And thank you, Jim. Good evening from Gladstone, Michigan. I'm Josh Kellner here with you yet again, ready to start some Menominee Maroon football action with the Menominee Maroons taking on these Gladstone Braves. Parents' night crowd on hand here this evening, so a lot of people here to cheer on the Gladstone team as they have 2 wins and 1 loss on the regular season, while the Menominee Maroons coming into here with an undefeated mark, 3 wins and no losses. Menominee winning over Kewanee last week, 41-0, with Gladstone getting their first loss of the season last week, 41-17. Here as they hosted Negaunee. Taking a look, Gladstone quickly, they opened up the season in Gwyn, winning 21-14. Then they had a rare regular season contest from the Superior Dome as they took on Benzie Central, and they won that one, 27-18. And then the only blemish took place last week again against Negaunee. So 2 wins, 1 loss in the season for the Gladstone Braves. The Menominee Maroons, how did they get to their 3 win and no loss, Mark? Well, it started back on August 29th, a Saturday contest, the first time ever that it was the M&M game this early in the season, with Menominee winning 49-21. But they traveled to take on the Antigo Red Robins on September 4th, 42-28. They won that one. Then again last week over Kewanee, 41-0. Bringing us to this Great Northern Conference opener, the GNC matchup tonight with the Menominee Maroons taking on the Gladstone Braves. Some participating sponsors to tell you about here during our pregame coverage. North Motorsports. That's right. Visit North Motorsports, the area's only full-line dealer of Honda, Can-Am, Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Snapper outdoor products. From their friendly sales staff to their certified service technicians, they've got you covered. Visit North Motorsports at 3711 10th Street in Menominee, or give them a call at 906-863-5592. Well, the Great Northern Conference does get underway this evening with Menominee here in Gladstone, but other GNC contests tonight, which you may be curious to know about, is Escanaba against Marquette. As Marquette is traveling into Esky tonight to try to get their first win of the season. As Marquette, they're struggling this year. No wins so far. They're 0-3. They need to win out, basically, to make the playoffs, as they're struggling. But Esky off to a hot start, 2 wins and 1 loss, and they have a terrific defense that the state is actually taking knowledge about, as they're actually ranked number 10 in the Division 4 state poll. So it'll be a good one in Escanaba this evening. The other GNC team, the Kingsford Flippers, they are going to be taking on Sheboygan, Michigan tonight. So they're hosting the Chiefs out of Sheboygan, and that's the way your Great Northern Conference is taking place this evening, with no other games actually taking place so far in this season for the GNC, so all teams currently tied with no wins and no losses in the Great Northern Conference. Again, pregame coverage here brought to you by Anderson Kell Funeral Home, located in Menominee. They probably support the Menominee Maroons. Well, we have a little less than 20 minutes until the opening kickoff right here from Gladstone, and I did have a chance to talk to head coach Joe Noah back on Wednesday. So we're going to take a quick break, and when I come back, I'll have the Coach Noah interview for you. All coming up after this in your Bay City's radio dial.
Esser Glass of Menominee has over 100 years of experience in the glass business. Visit the glazing contractors at Esser's for all your glass needs, such as general glass replacement in windows and frames, custom mirrors, insulated glass units, screen replacement, or frameless glass shower doors. Esser Glass is proud to be a Menominee Maroon sponsor in the community. Esser Glass at 821 7th Street in Menominee. Maroons, have a great season and good luck.
Coverage here in your Bay City's radio dial. Josh Kellner. I'll be joined by head coach of your Menominee Maroons, Coach Joe Noah. Hey, Coach, thanks for taking time and joining me here again this evening.
Hey, it's a pleasure, Josh.
Hey, congratulations on the win over Kewanee this past Friday night, 41-0. You guys now jump up to 3 wins and no losses in the regular season. So let's talk a little bit about that game. Your defense really answered the call and played extremely well throughout that contest.
Yeah, we challenged our kids early on last week because of the points being scored against us. We were averaging 25 a game, and even though we're scoring 40-some, still it's not a good trend to have. So talked about, the big games, the great teams have great defense. So they picked it up a notch in practice, and it kind of followed through on Friday night against Kewanee. We knew Kewanee wanted to run a lot of finesse stuff, and I felt like we did a good job recognizing what they were trying to do, and we were in the right spots at the right time. We ended up with 3 interceptions and a lot of sacks. So, hopefully we're back. We'll find out how we play Friday night. up in Gladstone to determine if this is a trend that will continue.
Yeah, let's hope it does, because your defense really can't get much better if you look at it on paper. 169 yards they gave up, but like you said, the 4 turnovers, 3 interceptions and 1 fumble, and your defensive line really had their way with them. Noah Kleiman really had nowhere to go, sacked 5 times, and you're looking at all the plays of the game. No big plays. Their largest play of the game was 17 yards. That's really good in high school football.
Yeah, the Kleiman kid, I felt bad for him. We sacked him 5 times, but I think we nearly sacked him 10 times. He was on the run all night. And, Jamie Schomer did a good job dialing up the proper blitz at the right time. And we had someone in his face all night, so he was on the run quite a bit. So I felt a little bit for him. But, our kids, once again, responded well. Our goal is to have the ball gone in 3 seconds or less, based on our pressure. And I think we did it a couple times. Kleiman got outside our domain a little bit. Our defensive end and linebackers are supposed to contain that. He got out there a couple times and extended some plays, but nothing that really hurt us, like to your point about the largest gain being 17 yards. So that's a good thing in high school football, is to eliminate those big plays.
Yeah, and it's not just one person. Normally, you'll have a star of the defense, but this past game was an all-around defensive effort. Tanner Mathias, Adam Beyersdorf, you had Drew Baxter, Peyton Wesky, all these players that did a great job, and that's not even including the interceptions that the defensive backs had. So all around, as a whole, the unit played extremely well, and you have to be pleased with them pitching the shutout.
Yeah, our seniors have been great leaders thus far. Through winter workouts, through summer workouts, our seniors continue to lead us in a positive manner. And from the gentleman you mentioned, they continue to do that in practice every day, and they make us better. And we're forging one heartbeat, as we call it, on our team. So we're all on the same boat. We're all support one another, and it's led by definitely our captains and our seniors.
And speaking of captains and seniors, if we look at the offense, Nathan Nowak again had a heck of a game. He's really stepped things up over the past couple of games. He only had 9 carries, but 116 yards, 3 touchdowns. He passed for 1 more touchdown as well. And I told you this earlier in the week. At one point, Nathan touched the ball 3 plays in a row and scored 3 touchdowns. And he's playing phenomenal at this point.
Yeah, he went. He's had the greatest transformation of a student athlete that I have seen. I haven't seen this in a long, long time, and I can't even come up with somebody who's improved more than he has in the last year. Last year we clocked him at about a 5.1 in the 40, and I kind of jokingly said, you can't be in the backfield unless you're under a 5. So maybe he took that to heart, and this year he's running a 4.7. So that type of transformation is unheard of in the modern era of improving your speed and fast twitch muscle and things of that nature. So Nathan has done that to his credit. He's put a lot of time in and eating well, hydrating, and obviously properly working out with us.
Yeah, doing a fantastic job, and all around a whole team effort. One thing about this past game, no turnovers. He turned the ball over 3 times in the first half against Antigo, and you really cleaned that up to completely dominate the turnover ratio this past contest. Another thing you have to be proud of.
Yeah, we were on the +4 this week. You said with the 3 picks and the fumble recover, +4 works well for us. We can't afford to give the other team the ball and give them another possession, because once again that puts us in a tough spot defensively. But our kids seem to really be focused. Last week against Kewanee, like I said, they accepted the challenge for a shutout and they got it done. So I'm really happy with that.
The only thing, the only blemish really on the game, and it was with you guys and also Kewanee. So it was both ways. Was the amount of turnovers in this contest, or not turnovers, penalties. As you guys had 11 penalties for 90 yards, they had 11 penalties for 110 yards. That's not including the penalties on the kickoff, and just a sloppy, ugly game on both sides of the ball in that contest.
Yeah, we addressed it this week in practice. For every yard, they had to do a push-up. So you can put your math together. So they had 90 extra push-ups to do on Monday's practice, and that didn't go well. But I'm not sure how else to teach that other than maintain focus and do your job and to pay attention to what's going on the field. So yeah, and we had 3 15-yarders. Coach Schomer and I talked about it. We don't remember when that's ever happened before. So it wasn't blatantly obvious. When you win big, it's not a big issue. But we know when the games get tighter, that won't work for us. So we talked to the kids about it and told them that that's got to change. We can't let that happen. So, and then we put a little consequence in there for them just to give them a friendly reminder that that's not acceptable.
Well, Coach didn't come back to haunt you guys at all in the contest. You got that nice win over Kewanee, 41-0. Before we talk about Gladstone and the Great Northern Conference opener, I'll let you go over this week's award winners.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Josh. In the Alert Club, we had 3 people with picks. Ethan Molesky had an interception, Nathan Nowak had an interception, and Sam Larson had an interception. As far as the fumble recovery goes, I'd have to check the stats on that. I'm not sure who recovered that fumble, but we'll have to look into that. Century Club, obviously Nathan Nowak, 9 for 116 yards and 3 touchdowns, as you mentioned, and he had that 1 touchdown throwing the ball. Maroon Memory, Sam Larson's kickoff and tackle. Sam kicked the ball off, sprinted downfield 10 yards in front of everyone else, and then made the tackle, which was an amazing play. And then Nathan Nowak's sideline run, as you spoke about earlier, was phenomenal. We had some nice blocking, but then he broke 2 tackles on the way to a nice touchdown run down on that west sideline into the south end zone. Our scout team players of the week were Kiefer Raisner, Hunter Burkett, and Chris Tickler. They did a great job showing, Kewanee looks and did a really, really nice job getting our defense ready. Our Pancake Block Award winners, we had several. It's funny because on the Huddle program now, kids can watch film, and if as we go through the film and evaluate our kids on Friday night and Saturdays, we look for pancake blocks, and kids will text me, and we'll write those things down, so it's kind of enjoyable over the weekend getting some of those texts. But Ethan Molesky had one, Kiefer Raisner had one, Jake Zemba had one, Jake Peak, and Tanner Mathias. So we had 5 kids who ended up with the pancake blocks. Blockers of the week are Tanner Mathias with some tremendous blocking, and Kiefer Raisner also did a great job blocking for all our rushing yards. And also, the fumble recovery was by Jake Latch. So Mr. Latch got a nice fumble recovery in Kewanee, and thanks for getting that stat for me, Josh. And Maroons of the week, it's getting, when you win 41-0, everyone's critical to the cause, and it's hard to keep Nathan Nowak off that Maroon of the week again this week. But Nathan had a tremendous game. He had an interception, and he ran for a bunch of yards, and he threw for a touchdown. So Nathan Nowak definitely would warrant that award this week. And then Sam Larson. We started Sam at outside linebacker because he's been doing really well in practice, and he is really coming on as a good outside linebacker for us. He's a great tackler. He's very aggressive. He's playing pass coverage better. He's reading the offense really well, and Sam is really coming on, and as well, he's kicking the ball off nice. So those were our award winners for this week.
Sam had a heck of a game. Just talking about Sam, we talked about Nathan earlier on, but Sam really showing his ability pursuing the ball from the linebacking position and special teams. You had the hard hits that he had this past game. They're really impressive.
We kind of call him, I've been calling him Rocket Man because he's like a rocket down there, and I tell him, when you get within 3 yards of the ball carrier, you got to break down. Some guys have a knack for that. I dare say that, and this week he doesn't break down, but he is really good at honing in on the ball carrier and making a tackle without compromising, his position or yards or anything like that. So he's been amazing. So I hope that continues, and he's had a good week of practice. So yeah, we're looking forward to seeing what he can do this week.
Well, hopefully you guys can keep things going because now it gets to be really fun. You head into the Great Northern Conference and you have a GNC opener. All the GNC teams, except with the exception of one team because of the amount of teams, will having their Great Northern Conference openers this weekend, and you will have Gladstone up there in Gladstone for a 6 o'clock start. They're 2-1. They're coming off a loss to Negaunee, but another team, a new coach, and an unfamiliar opponent with the new staff that they have.
Yeah, Jeff Hansen is their new coach up in Gladstone, and he opened up with a couple nice wins against Benzie Central and Gwynn, and then Negaunee's got a nice club, so they got beat against Negaunee, like you mentioned. But they remind me a lot of Kewanee in that they've got really good skill kids, and they like to get them out in space, either throw some bubbles, some fades, some swing passes. They run a little option. And they'll, and they have other things that they do, but they have some nice skill kids, and we have to be we have to cover the entire field on them on Friday night to have a chance to win.
So what does this team like to do? I'm thinking of the Gladstone team in the past. They go 4 wide, and they like to run off tackle a lot with 2 backs, almost like some of the offense that you guys do. Are they sticking with that, or are they changing things up a little bit with the new staff?
Well, they primarily run a pro set with the I backs. They'll run a little split backs, but you got a flanker, a split end, a tight end usually every play. Quarterback's under center, and the Schwabach kid is their quarterback, and he looks like he's pretty dangerous. So they run a little option with him. But, yeah, they'll run some fullback trap. They'll run ISO strong, ISO weak. And, I think right now from the film I've watched, they look like they're about 60-40 pass to run team. But like anything else, if they find something they can get, I'm sure they'll keep hitting that like most coordinators are looking to do. Find a mismatch somewhere and keep working it. But they concern me just because watching the film, Schwabach will throw the ball up, and his receivers are really fast. And if you're caught in a one-on-one situation, and sometimes, we might do that or bring some safety help over the top, depending on our coverages. But he'll throw it up, and his receivers have done a really nice job of going after the ball and catching some big passes for him for touchdowns.
All right, well, Coach, this past week, right now that you're in, it's the first full week of kids back to school, and it's a great Northern Conference opener. So how's practice been and the intensity there?
I'll tell you, we looked at this because we've all been a little tired, including the coach included, because we were all in school, and maybe it's last week wasn't as hot, but the heat and the school and, the academic grind that's on you during the week, even though we've been there, the kids have done really, really well, exceptionally well. And Wednesday we had a half day. We had a professional development for the educators, and the kids came in at 3:30 and really went after it. So we had a nice practice on Wednesday, leading into this week's game. So they're getting acclimated, and our coaching staff does a nice job of keeping things fun, and we work them a little bit, but in the end, they're really coming together as a squad.
Well, Coach, good to hear. So you got your GNC opener coming up on Friday night, so best of luck to you, your coaching staff, and the Maroons against Gladstone tonight.
Hey, thanks a lot, Josh.
Looking for a credit union that truly cares about you and the community you live in? Then you want to stop and see the folks at Bayshore Credit Union. Membership is open to anyone living or working in Marinette, Menominee, and Ocado counties. Whether it's everyday banking, a new auto loan, new mortgage, even a consolidation loan, they can help. And it's never too early to start establishing good credit. Bayshore Credit Union, located at 1514 Cleveland Avenue, Marinette. They're looking forward to meeting you.
From Gladstone, Michigan, Josh Kellner here with you yet again on your Bay Cities radio dial, your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM, WHYB, Menominee and Marinette, and BayCitiesOnline.com. Also, download the app. Go to your Apple Store or wherever it is. 103.7 FM. You can search it, then we're one click away from all the broadcasting action here on 103.7. And it's now time for the national anthem, so we're going to send it down to the field and then come back to the starting lineup. National anthem here in your hometown radio station. I'm Josh Kellner again. Glad you could join me here this evening from Gladstone, Michigan. The Menominee Maroons taking on the Gladstone Braves. Menominee 3 wins, no losses. Gladstone, they are 2-1 on the season. Let's take a look at the starting lineup quickly for your Menominee Maroons. Here's the offensive unit. The starting left end will be a number 26, a 6 foot, 160-pound senior, Spencer Howell. The left tackle, jersey number 71, a 6 foot, 3 inch, 295-pound junior, Jacob Peak. The starting left guard is number 74, Kyle Desatel, a 5 foot 9 inch, 255-pound junior. Snapping the ball this evening for Menominee will be a 5 foot 10 inch, 187-pound senior, the captain, number 53, Andrew Lininen. As we head to the right side of the line, the right guard, Jacob Zimba, number 62, 5'9", 155-pound junior. The starting right tackle for the Menominee Maroons will be Logan Iggy, who is number 77, a 6 foot 3 inch, 280-pound senior. The right end for Menominee will be number 49, Tanner Mathias, a 6 foot 4 inch, 225-pound junior. As we head to the backfield, the starting quarterback, number 22, Peyton Molesky, a 6 foot, 190-pound junior. The starting wingback is number 15, Ethan Molesky, a 6'1", 181-pound sophomore. The starting fullback is Kiefer Reisner, number 14, a 5'10", 175-pound junior. The starting tailback is number 36, Nathan Nowak, a 5'10", 180-pound senior captain for the Maroons. Well, the Maroons have elected to receive. They'll travel left to right on your Bay City's radio dial. The kick is up, and it is in the air off the leg of James Bruce, and it's going to be Hunter Haas, from the 10 to the 15 to the 20. Haas reaches down to the 40. Hunter Haas spinning his way to the 49, where he runs into his own man, and he falls down at the 49-yard line. Hunter Haas, a nice little return, had a big wedge up the middle in the center of the field. Broke a few tackles, and he bumped into his own blocker, and he fell down at the 49-yard line with the rest of the Braves catching up with him. So we are underway here in Gladstone High School. Again, Menominee going left to right on your Bay City's radio dial from south to north here in Gladstone.
Menominee from their own 49-yard line.
So from their own 49, center of the field, the Menominee Maroons will have it. Ethan Molesky, a wing to the right side. Nowak and Reisner. Nowak gets a call up the middle to the right. Bounces to the outside. A stiff arm to the 45. Still on his feet to the 43-yard line where he's brought down there. So Nathan Nowak, a nice little run for the Menominee Maroons to start things off, going off to the right side as he gains about 7 yards. So the 7-yard pickup for Nathan Nowak. Good blocking by Kiefer Reisner up front. The Maroons will now have a second down and 2 as they gave him actually a gain of 8. So the 8-yard pickup all the way to the 43. And it looks like the Braves jump. Let's see if the Maroons moved first on the left side. And it looks like the Braves are going to jump offside. So this will give the Maroons 5-yard first down for the first penalty of the game.
As a result of the penalty, it's now first down for the Maroons.
So this will put the ball all the way to the Gladstone 38-yard line, just underway here. From the right hash of the Gladstone 38, Hunter Haas wide to the right side, wing formation. Heading that way as well. Up the middle, Nathan Nowak. Nowak bounces to the outside, now to the center of the field, to the 30, pushing his way forward across the 30 to the 28-yard line is Nathan Nowak. So Nathan Nowak gets another big chunk of yardage. Again, big blocking for the Menominee Maroons as they spot the ball at the 28-yard line for about a 9-yard pickup. So the 9-yard gain that time for Nathan Nowak. And now, the left side will be Kiefer Reisner to run. Reisner cuts it up with Nowak leading the way blocking. He'll have enough for the first down and brought down to the 25-yard line. So nice run that time for Nathan Nowak. All the way to the 25 for a gain of about 4 yards. So the 4-yard pickup. Actually, that was for Kiefer Reisner, I'm sorry. First down and 10 now for the Menominee Maroons from the left hash in Gladstone territory. Ball is on their 25-yard line. Hunter Haas, the wing power to the right side. Nowak sets the team down to the right, bootlegging to the right, wants a pass. Haas, his man, is Haas to the 20. Hunter Haas to the 10. Hunter Haas to the 5. He'll dive in. Touchdown, Menominee. Very easily on that quick rollout as Nathan Nowak hits Hunter Haas for the 25-yard touchdown pass. And the Maroons score first here in this contest with just under 2 minutes ticked into it. The play was set up perfectly. And as the Braves collapsed on the run, that's that rollout where he looks to run. Now he just flipped it out and found Hunter Haas from his wingback position. And now we await Thor Fluke to try to tack on the extra point. Snap is there, the hold is there, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Menominee 7, Gladstone nothing, 10-11 to go, first quarter back after this.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that makes people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. That's why State Farm agent Tony Furton focuses on how benefits of life insurance actually live on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance, or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Call State Farm agent Tony Furton in Menominee at 906-863-4464 and put the life back in life insurance.
And back at it right here in your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM, WHYB, Menominee and Marinette, and BayCitiesOnline.com. I am Josh Kellner. Glad you're with me again this evening for the first time tonight from Gladstone. The Maroons score 4 plays, 46 yards, capped off with a 25-yard touchdown pass from Nathan Nowak to hit Hunter Hass, so that Johnson Sewer Cleaning scoreboard reads 7-0 Maroons. Sam Larson to kick it off for Menominee. High, long, end-over-end kick, fielded at the 14-yard line. Coming up is Ross Myron. And Myron is hit and upended by Sam Larson as he crosses the 25-yard line to the 26. So the Maroon kicker kicks it off, races on the field, and gets a tackle on Myron. And they'll actually spot the ball at about the 27-yard line. So nice job for the Menominee Maroon kicker. Yeah, 10-11 to go in this contest. In the first quarter, the Maroons quickly score, with Hunter Hass hauling in that reception from Nathan Nowak. I give Kent or Deanna a call at 715-732-0427 for Johnson Sewer Cleaning. So the Braves will break out from the left hash on their own 27-yard line. Everybody in tights. Check that. Wide receiver split wide to the right side. Pitch out coming my way to the left is Jeff Stenson, and Stenson trying to get to the 30, and he's brought down at the 30-yard line. Leading the way, Sam Larson for the Menominee Maroons. And he'll gain a few yards. Gain of about 3 on the pitch out to Jeff Stenson, getting his first call of the game. To the 30-yard line is where they're going to spot this one. So second down and a short 7 rather, coming up for these Gladstone Braves. Still on the left hash. Gladstone going right to left on your Bay Cities radio dial. Jake Greenfield splits out wide to the right side. Slot right will be Owen Carlson. I formation coming up behind Ben Schwalbach, a 5'8", 170-pound senior quarterback. Schwalbach puts a man in motion from right to left as Carlson. And the Maroon defense will follow him. Handoff, big hole, off left tackle, brought down to the 33-yard line immediately. The quick hitter again is Jeff Stenson. A little bit of a seam was there, but the Maroon linebacking core came up and brought him down after a gain of about 3. They'll give him a gain of 4, so it'll be a third down and 3 coming up for the Maroons with back-to-back carries by Jeff Stenson. All the way now to the 34-yard line. The Braves will have it, their own 34. Greenfield splits out wide to the right again. Carlson slot right. I formation behind Schwalbach. Schwalbach quickly under center. Sets his team down to the 3-point stance. In motion again will be Carlson. Spin, handoff again. Jeff Stenson hit and brought down to the backfield. A big tackle that time. Hauled down is Drew Baxter for the loss. No one touched Baxter. As soon as he touched the ball, he was hammered down. This is going to go back to the 33-yard line. It'll be a 4th down and 4 after the loss of 1. Jeff Stenson on the carry with nowhere to go. And now Ethan Molesky will drop back to return the punt coming off the foot of James Bruce. Bruce, the kicker and the punter on this team. With Molesky back at his own at 34-yard line. Low snap, he'll pick it up though. Spiraling short kick. This one's going to bounce, and Molesky's going to let it go. Now he picked it up, and he bobbled it. It's on the ground right now, and it looks like Molesky jumped on it. Molesky tried to pick it up as the ball was rolling, then it bounced up on him, took a weird hop, and it hit him in the hands. So then he elected just to dive on it. No Braves were near him. So the Maroons will take over again, 1st down and 10 on the far side of the field now, as they already lead this one 7-0 here from Gladstone. So 1st down and 10 Menominee. Again, is scoring on their first 4 plays of the game. The last series from their own at 31-yard line. Hunter Hass, wing power to the right side. Up the middle, it's Raisner. Raisner trying to bounce to the outside. Now he'll dive his way to the inside and take it to the 35-yard line. The inside of the trench is a little bottled up there. Kiefer tried to bounce to the outside, then cut it back in, trying to find a seam, but not much doing there. But he did get some positive yards on it. All in all, ended up being a 4-yard gain on Kiefer's first run of the game. Second run of the game, I'm sorry. He's got 2 carries for 8 yards now. So 2nd down and 6 from their own 35-yard line. Ethan Molesky, the wing, power to the right side out of the single wing. Molesky gets a call, tripped up in the backfield, but he manages to break that tackle and dive his way forward to get 2 positive yards. as he had one guy on his ankle, and he slipped him off. A defensive lineman for Gladstone read the trap play. And Molesky picks up two yards as they spot the ball in the 37. So a 2-yard run that time for Ethan Molesky, bringing up the Maroons to the 3rd down and 4. Hunter Haas, wing power to the right side. Nowak wants to run to the right. Has him blocking in front of him. Cuts it up now. Nowak has a first down, still on his feet across midfield. Speeding his way to the 40. Nathan Nowak breaks a tackle to the 30. Nowak to the 10. Nowak to the 5. Touchdown, Menominee. All Nathan Nowak on that run. 63-yard touchdown run. And Nathan Nowak brings it to the house. He was bumped a few times, spun his way past a few Braves, and took it all the way home for Nathan Nowak. As we await Thor Flute to take on the extra point, Andrew Alder to snap, Hunter Boquette to hold. It's perfect so far. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Menominee 14, Gladstone nothing, 6:50 to go, first quarter. Back after this.
Prestige Auto Body and Truck Repair has over 25 years of experience to make your repairs fast, easy, and worry-free with around-the-clock towing, electronic estimating, early drop-off, pick-up, delivery, and the comfort of knowing Prestige Auto Body and Truck Repair is an I-Car Gold Class shop, one of only 25 in the state, located on the corner of Highway 64 and 180 in Marinette. Call 715-732-4544. That's 715-732-4544 to get your estimate today. Prestige Auto Body and Truck Repair. They take the worry out of your collision repair.
And back at it right here in your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM. WHYB, Menominee and Marinette, and BayCitiesOnline.com. Well, after a 63-yard touchdown run by Nathan Nowak, the Menominee Maroons now extend their lead 14-0, according to that Johnson Sewer Cleaning scoreboard. Sam Larson, the kickoff, angling, and it goes right through the legs of Ross Meyer, and he's backpedaling to the 11, and Larson nearly brought him down again. Then coming up to clean up the garbage and forcing him out of bounds was Drew Baxter for the Maroons. So a nice pick by Larson, and then it rolled right through the legs of Ross Myron. And not much of a return at all, as it's placed now on the 15-yard line. 14-0 Menominee with 6:48 to go here in this opening quarter, after a big run by Nathan Nowak of 63 yards. And now the Braves will break huddle. First down and 10 from their own 15. Greenfield wide to the left side. I formation again, coming up behind Ben Schwalbach. Schwalbach under center, checking over the Maroon defense. Hill spin, handoff, burst back through again. Jeff Stenson, and Stenson's hit at the 20 and driven backwards. So Jeff Stenson had a nice little bit of a seam. He wasn't touched until he got a few yards down the field. And nice run that time for Jeff Stenson. They'll spot it at the 20, right at the 20-yard line. So a 5-yard pickup. So a 5-yard pickup for Jeff Stenson, giving him 4 carries for 11 yards. And the Braves will break huddle again of Ben Schwalbach under center. Little center receiver wide to the right, Nolan Carlson. Wide to the left, and Jake Greenfield. I formation again behind Schwalbach, who is Stenson the deep back. Back to pass, Schwalbach, 3-step drop, forced out of the pocket, rolling to the right side, hit and brought down into the backfield by about 5 Maroons. The first one to touch him, Tanner Mathias. As there was about 5 or 6 Menominee Maroons on that sack. This one's way back. They'll mark it back to about the 9-yard line. So a big loss on that sack play. We're gonna say it's back to the 10 on the 20-yard loss. I'm going to credit Tanner Mathias with that one. I'm unofficial here. I'll get the official stats for you for next week. But Tanner Mathias, 10-yard sack there, bringing up a 3rd down and 16 now for the Gladstone Braves. Jake Greenfield wide to the right side. A wig on the left will be Carlson. Schwalbach bootlegging, wanted to hand it off, and he handed it off to Owen Carlson. I don't know if the ball hit the ground or not. Either way, Owen Carlson is down. He might have slipped and fell down on the cut because it's a loss of a couple of yards. Yeah, loss of 2 on the first run for Owen Carlson. Just like that, in 2 plays, it brought the total offense for the Gladstone Braves into the negative category. 5 minutes remaining here in this first quarter. Ethan Molesky at the Gladstone 40 to return this one. And the Braves will get a foot into it. Molesky dropping back, and he will field it over the shoulder. Bobbled it again. It goes over his shoulder, and he kicked it deep into Gladstone territory. Trying to field the ball. It's bounced all over. Who has it? Looks like the Braves may have it from here as Ethan Molesky fumbled the punt return again, but the Braves do not have it. The Maroons fall on it. Ethan Molesky was a little bit lazy on the return, standing on his own 40. It was kicked over his head instead of running back and then planting underneath it. He was lazy getting back there, tried to field it over his shoulders. It bounced off of his hands. It rolled backwards, and he ran to try to pick it up off the grass. He kicked it another 15 yards as he fell down. 4 Braves are running after the ball. Then someone from Menominee came and dove on it to get the ball right back, and it's placed all the way in to the Menominee 20-yard line. So the Maroons will have it first down and 10 from their own 20. Wing formation off to the left side. The snap to Nowak. Nowak wants a pass, has his man, and it's caught and brought down after a gain about 5, maybe 6 yards in that far side of the field. Let's see if it's Hunter Haas in that far side, hauling in the catch. And it will be Hunter Haas on the quick reception to gain about 3 yards. We're about a second down and a 7. As a golden opportunity slipped away from the Gladstone Braves there with the near turnover by the Maroons. As that was about a 40-yard miscue on that fumble. Second down and 7, running to run to the right side. Cutting it up is keeper Reisner. Reisner pushing his way across the 30 to the 33-yard, and it will be enough for a first down.
Making the tackle, Kyle Pouliot.
So first down and 10 now for the Menominee Maroons.
With the ball in their own 33.
All the way on a nice little run that time. A gain of 9 for Kiefer Reisner. So the 9-yard pickup for Kiefer. First down and 10 for the Maroons. Center of the field on their own at 33. Hunter Haas, single wing formation off to the right side with Hunter, Nowak, and Reisner into the backfield for the Maroons. Up the middle, it's Kiefer Reisner again. Nice hole for Kiefer. He'll push his way to the 40-yard line with forward progress, then driven backwards by a few Gladstone Braves, with the Ross Myron leading the way, and coming to help was Alex King. A gain of about 7 yards. It'll be a second down and at 3 after the run by Kiefer. So the 7-yard pickup for the Maroons. Again, they lead this one already 14-0. So 14-0 Menominee, 3:39 to go. Opening quarter. Ethan Molesky, wing to the right side. It's Nowak, fakes the hand up, back to pass Nathan, floats it right side, has Molesky to the 30, Ethan Molesky to the 20, to the 10, 5, touchdown Menominee! Ethan Molesky in a 60-yard touchdown reception, and the Menominee Maroons just put 6 more up there on the board. He was wide open. They faked the handoff. All Nowak had to do was float it to him. And that's what he did. And the Maroons, 4 plays on that drive to get to a 60-yard touchdown pass. As we await Thor Fluke to tack this one on. Snap, hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Menominee 21, Gladstone nothing, 3:21 to go, first quarter.
Stop in at Colonel K's Pasties to get a taste of the UP. Choose from their large variety of delicious homemade pasties, fresh or frozen. Homemade soups made daily, coffee of the day, and their amazing soft-serve ice cream. Make Colonel K's your breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Dine in, pick up, or drive through. You can't go wrong when you choose Colonel K's. Colonel K's Pasties, located on 10th Street in Menominee. The friendly food shaped like a smile. Stop in and pick up or drive through today.
Well, 21-0 right now in favor of the Menominee Maroons, according to that Johnson Sewer Cleaning scoreboard. Give them a call, 715-732-0427. A 60-yard touchdown pass from Nathan Nowak to Ethan Molesky, giving the Maroons that lead by 3 touchdowns. And Sam Larson will kick this one off, angling, and it bounces out of bounds at the 28-yard line, as it was just kicked right out of bounds. So the penalty will fly on the Menominee Maroons. And I believe the Braves will take over first down and 10 from their own at 35. Well, I'd like to thank Ekmeyer Heating and Sheet Metal at 1212 18th Avenue, Menominee. That's Ekmeyer Heating and Sheet Metal, as they probably support Menominee Maroons. So first down and 10 now for the Gladstone Braves from their own 35-yard line. Wide to the right side, Jake Greenfield, slot right, Owen Carlson. I formation again behind Ben Schwabach. Cobb Pulley at the fullback. The deep back is Jeff Stenson. Schwalbach puts Carlson in motion from right to left. Spin, pitch out to the right side. Trying to get the edge is Jeff Stenson. He does to the 35. Pushing his way to the 40. Then forced out of bounds. Shy of that first down marker on the far side of the field. Near the 45 at about the 43-yard line. Good pitch out to the right with lead blocking in front of him. So Jeff Stenson getting some positive yardage for the Gladstone Braves. Picking up about 9 yards.
Ball's on the 44.
So a 9-yard carry for Jeff Stenson. So 3:12 to go, opening quarter, 21-0 Menominee, and the Braves will break huddle. Wide to the right side, Jake Greenfield again. Owen Carlson, a wing to the right. High formation behind Ben Schwalbach. Schwalbach sets things down under center for the Gladstone Braves. Couple hard barks. Back to pass, 3-step drop, wants to air it, center of the field, and it's up, and it is incomplete. Intended for Dallas Potvin, Hunter Garling, in double coverage. The nearest person to catch that ball was Ethan Mlesky, as Hunter Garling fell down in the route. And that will stop the clock with 3:06 remaining. We're in this opening quarter. Again, 21-0 Menominee. Third down and a yard for the Braves on their own 44-yard line. Carlson wide to the right side. Now actually Carlson to the left. Wide to the right will be Greenfield. I formation. Finds Schwalbach. He'll spin, handoff, and hit and met at the line of scrimmage and trying to dive his way forward to maybe get the first down is Jeff Stenson. Stenson was hit at the line of scrimmage, but then he spun his way and leaned forward. Very close to the first down marker. I think he might be a little bit shy, and it will be fourth down. We're going to keep that one as no gain for Jeff Stenson. Bringing up a fourth down and a little bit less than a yard now for the Gladstone Braves. Being down by 21, they will go for it here with 2:35 and ticking in this first quarter. So fourth down and short. Wide to the right side, Jake Greenfield. Carlson a wing to the left. Now he'll go in motion, set things up as a right wing with the I formation behind Ben Schwalbach. Schwalbach, couple hard counts. Maroons not budging. He'll spin, handoff, give it to Stenson. Stenson hit and driven backwards. I do not think he got the first down. Jeff Stenson had nowhere to go, and it should be a turnover on downs. Drew Baxter on the tackle that time for the Menominee Maroons, and they are going to say turnover on downs. So Jeff Stenson again was stuffed, and back-to-back carries. First down and 10 now for Menominee. They spot the ball on the Brave 45-yard line. Hunter Haas wide to the right side. And another flag on the Maroons, just like last week, as they had too many men in the huddle. So a 5-yard penalty on Menominee. Coach Noah not happy with that call, shaking his head. As we talked about that during the Coach Noah interview, with too many men in the huddle, changing the formations. As they broke huddle and then one person ran off, that's an easy penalty for the officials. It's the third or fourth time that's happened in 2 games, but they have things squared away here. Ball back to the 40. Ball's actually back to the midfield marker at the 50-yard line. Hunter Haas wide to the right side. Quick pass over to the right, and the Braves all over that one for a loss of 2 yards. As it was completed to Mitchell Boucher right away, a loss of a yard. There's a quick pass out to him. Hunter Haas was supposed to go and pick the defender, and it didn't happen. So a loss of a yard, bring up a second down and 16 to the 49-yard line. On that pass play. With the completion to Boucher. Hunter Haas wide to the right. Boucher slot right. Quick faked him over to Hunter Haas and overshot him. He was wide open. They faked the pass to Boucher and the pump fake, and Hunter Haas streaked down the field, overshot him by 3 yards. There wasn't a Brave within 10 yards of Hunter Haas on the incompletion. So the first incompletion of the game from Nathan Nowak. With 1:33 to go in this first quarter, Menominee still leads this one 21-0. Mitchell Boucher slot right, Hunter Haas wide to the right, Ethan Molesky slot left, Tanner Mathias wide to left. Razor goes in motion to empty the backfield. They throw it over to Kiefer. Kiefer looking to get some running room to the 40. Kiefer Razor has a first down to the 30. Kiefer Razor to the 20. Razor to the 10. Razor to the 5. Touchdown, Menominee. Flag is lying down on the field on the far side. We'll wait to see what the penalty is going to be.
Penalty marker back by the 40.
It was a nice run for Kiefer Reisner, but we have to wait and see what the flag is on the far side with Menominee having a 3rd down and 16 holding penalty. They say illegal block in the back over the PA. The officials say that it was a holding penalty at the 45. Slow marching back 10 yards. Really will be a loss of 5, but a 10-yard penalty in the books. And take the touchdown off the books. It was a nice run, or a nice pass play from Nowak to Reisner, as it was a 55-yarder. But now it'll be a 3rd down and 20. Back to the 46-yard line. 4 receivers wide for Menominee. Man in motion to a 3 wide to the right with Molesky going in motion. Nathan Nowak, quick pump fake over the middle, and he tries to throw, and it's incomplete, a little bit underthrown to Kiefer Reisner. Did a pump fake to try to draw the Braves on him. Then he tried to rifle it to Reisner, was a little bit behind him, and that will fall incomplete. So the penalty stalls that drive on Menominee on the incompletion. And now the Maroons will line up to punt this one away. Braves haven't dropped anybody back yet. Now Matt Chenier will drop back, with it being 4th down and 20 on their own 45-yard line. As Nathan Nowak will kick this one away for the Maroons. And he will get a foot into it. High kick, bouncing at the 25 to the 20. And picked up by Chernier. He'll make the first guy miss. And he's hit and brought down. Nice little tackle for the Menominee Maroons with Andrew Lindening getting there. So Andrew Lindening gets there. Gets a tackle on Matt Chenier with 1:10 to go in the first quarter. Menominee on top, 21-0. So a couple incompletions. And then the penalty haunts the Maroons on that drive, giving the Braves the ball right back at their own 21-yard line. I'd like to thank Kane Chevrolet, Buick GMC, Oconto, and Marinette, driving you to the game as the #1 truck destination north of Green Bay. That's Kane Chevrolet, Buick GMC, Oconto, and Marinette. 1st down and 10 for the Braves. They pitch it out to Stenson to the right side. Stenson has nowhere to go. Might have lost a yard, maybe 2 on the pitch out to the right side. And it will be a 2nd down. 2nd down and 11 on the loss of a yard. Not much doing at all for Stenson trying to go to the right with the Menominee Maroon defense all over him. 50 seconds to go, first quarter. Again, 21-0 at Menominee. Wide to the left side, they'll send Jay Greenfield. Wide to the right, Owen Carlson. I formation again behind Ben Schwalbach with the deep back being Stenson. The fullback up in front of him will be Kyle Poliat. Poliat yet to touch the ball this evening. Schwalbach, 2-step drop, quick pass over the middle, and it's up and it's caught and then brought down immediately is Jake Greenfield. Greenfield in the quick slant. Just a 1-step drop by Schwalbach. With a quick slant to Jake Greenfield. And he gains about 8 yards to bring up a 3rd down and a 3. So the 8-yard pass play. The first completion of the game for Ben Schwalbach. And he hits one of his favorite targets in Jake Greenfield. He looks for Owen Carlson a lot as well.
3rd down and 3.
And it'll be a 3rd down and 3. And that's going to end of the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, we'll take a break. It's 21-0 Menominee. Back after this on your Bay Cities radio dial.
Merchants Bank and Trust offers a variety of loan programs, vehicle loans, personal loans, and commercial loans. They do real estate mortgages, offer home equity options, and work with government loan programs. Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust is here to serve you in 3 locations: Ludington Street in Marinette, Roosevelt Road in Marinette, and Highway 141 in Crivets. They can show you how to make your banking life easier, save you time, and save you money. Contact them today. Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Where can you go to get a bite to eat before or after the game? Dexter's. Dexter's in Menominee has enough seating for the whole team and a menu to fit everyone's taste and appetite. Or call ahead and take your order to go. Dexter's looks forward to seeing you this year. Good luck to all M&M sports participants. Dexter's, located on 10th Avenue in Menominee. Check out their menu online at dextersrestaurantonline.com and like us on Facebook.
And back at it right here in your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM, WHYB, Menominee and Marinette, and BayCitiesOnline.com. At the end of the first quarter, it is Menominee 21, Gladstone nothing, according to that Johnson Sewer Cleaning scoreboard. Give Kenter Deanna a call at 715-732-0427. So far, leading for the Menominee Maroons, Nathan Nowak, 6 carries, 80 yards and a touchdown, 4 of 6 passing for 87 yards and 2 touchdowns. Third down and 4 for the Braves. Ben Schwalbach, quick pass over to the left side. He overshot his intended receiver, Owen Carlson. Tried to catch the Maroons off guard. They quickly ran to the line of scrimmage and snapped the play, but the incompletion on 3rd down and 4 will now bring up 4th down and 4 from their own 29-yard line. So 4th down and 4 now for these Braves. As Ben Schwalbach is 1 for 3 for 8 yards. The only completion at Jake Greenfield the moment before. They'll line up in punt formation. No one is going to drop back deep to return this one with it being 4th and 4. And now Molesky will run back, and they'll get a foot into it. And this one's going to be kicking really low and rolling out of bounds. Actually, will stay inbounds and be stopped at about the 38-yard line. We'll spot it at the 37 on the far side with James Bruce kicking that one off. So Menominee will take over from their own 37-yard line. So 1st down and 10, again, already leading this one, 21-0. I'd like to thank Plechik Fabricating and Crane Rental, taking care of your steel fabricating, crane service, specialized transportation, and equipment moving needs for over 25 years. Located in the Menominee Marinette area, Plechik Fabricating and Crane Rental. 1st down and 10 for Menominee from their own 37-yard line on the right hash. Wing formation with Hunter Haas off to the left side. Everybody in tight. Back to pass. Nowak pump fake once. Floats it over to Hunter Haas. Hauls it in at the 50. Hunter Haas to the 40. Hunter Haas nearly tripped up to the 30 though. To the 20. Haas to the 10. To the 5. Touchdown Menominee. Hunter Haas. A gorgeous pass over the shoulder from Nathan Nowak to Hunter Haas. And he hauls it in for a 63-yard touchdown pass. The 3rd passing touchdown of the game for Nathan Nowak, and the 2nd to Hunter Haas. One play here in this 2nd quarter. Menominee now on top, 27-0, awaiting the extra point. As we await Thor Flute to try to attack this one on. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Menominee 28, Gladstone 0, back after this.
Insurance is one of those subjects that make people want to change the subject. I'm State Farm Agent Brent Merritt, and that's why I focus on how the benefits of life insurance actually live on, by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance, or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brent Merritt, serving Wisconsin and Michigan.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back at it right here on your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM, WHYB, Menominee and Marinette, and BayCitiesOnline.com. Josh Kellner with you again this evening from Gladstone, Michigan. 28-0, the Menominee Maroons on top of the Gladstone Braves, according to that Johnson Sewer Cleaning scoreboard, after a 63-yard touchdown pass from Nathan Nowak to hit Hunter Haas in stride. And Thor Fluke's extra point being up and good. And Fluke will kick off now for the Menominee Maroons. High, very high, long end over end kick. It will be fielded by Hunter Garling. Garling tries to get behind the wedge, puts his way forward, 25-30, breaks away to the 40, still on his feet to the 50. No one to beat. Garling to the 30, to the 20, 10, 5, touchdown! The Gladstone Braves return the kickoff from Thor Fluke. The high kick, a lot of a plant underneath it, no one there to catch him. And the Gladstone Braves put 6 points on the board. 78-yard return. 78-yard return that time for Hunter Garling on the kickoff. As Hunter Garling gets a 78-yard kickoff return with 11:26 now to go. Here in the 2nd quarter. As we wait the extra point. As Schwalbach to hold and try to kick this one through will be James Bruce. As we wait the snap. A lot of time to snap this one. High snap. He'll get it up there. The kick is up and it's blocked by Ethan Molesky and Keeper Racer. They both are there. Ethan Molesky blocks the PAT. So the Menominee Maroons now on top 28-6. After the 78-yard kickoff return by Hunter Garling. Back after this in your Bay Cities radio dial.
Menards is a place to save big money on all your home improvement needs. Whether you're building or remodeling, Menards has everything you need for your home under one roof. From building materials and tools to paint, carpeting, cabinets, and all the finishing touches, you'll find quality products, helpful, friendly service, and delivery 7 days a week. And at Menards, you'll always find the lowest prices and sales, too.
Save big money at Menards.
Oh, a 78-yard kickoff return by Hunter Garling of the Gladstone Braves gives them their first points of the game. The extra point attempt was blocked. Menominee on top 28-6 on that Johnson Sewer Cleaning scoreboard. High, long end over and kick by James Bruce, and it'll be Mitchell Boucher at his own 10-yard line. It'll be Ethan Molesky, rather. And no, it is Boucher. Boucher trying to make some things happen, running to the 25-yard line across the 30 to the 32 with Mitchell Boucher on the return. I saw the 5 on the left side, and the 2 looked like a 1 because his jersey was all crumpled up. But a nice little return for Mitchell Boucher. As he takes it to the 32 is where they're going to officially spot that ball. Yeah, Hunter Garling was not a deep man by the Gladstone Braves in that return. He was up in that middle tier on the high kickoff by Thor Fluke. And Garling just outran the coverage after he got past everybody. First down and 10 Menominee, 11:18 to go, first half. Off the middle, it'll be Nathan Nowak, and Nowak is brought down across the 35 to the 37-yard line. They'll give him the 36, rather. So a 4-yard pickup for Nathan Nowak. So Nathan Nowak picking up his 84th yard of the game. Second down and 6 for the Maroons. At the 36. Everybody in tight, wing formation with Hunter Haas, power to the right side. Nowak wants to run off left tackle with Razor leading the way. And Nowak will push his way to the 40, keeping the feet moving, dragging Braves with him to the 45-yard line. That is enough for the first down. The ball popped out, but the whistle was already blown with Nowak down at the 45. But a nice, strong run for Nathan Nowak. And the Maroons get the first down. A 9-yard gain for Nowak, dragging Gladstone defenders for the ride. First down and 10 for Menominee at the Brave 45. Ethan Molesky, a wing off to the right side for the Maroons. Peyton Molesky, the quarterback today. And Nowak wants a pass to the right. Pump fake once. Nowak zips it. Low pass had Ethan Molesky wide open. As Matthias was streaking on the field, he elected to go to Ethan Molesky. There wasn't a Brave within about 5 or 6 yards of him, and he threw it at his ankles, and it'll drop incomplete, bringing up a second down.
Second down and 10.
So second and 10 now for the Maroons. With 10:21 to go, we're in the second quarter. Menominee leads this one by 22 points. And the Maroons will break huddle. And at fullback will be Josh Hansen for Menominee with a wing to the right side. Hansen gets a call up the middle. Josh Hansen pushing his way to the Brave 49-yard line. They actually might spot him at the midfield marker to the 50. So Hansen gets the rush. And it's about a 5-yard pickup for Hansen. So Josh Hansen giving the Maroons a manageable 3rd down and 5. Ethan Molesky, wing off to the left side. Everybody in tight now for the Menominee Maroons. Nathan Nowak has to call up the middle. Now trying to bounce the outside is Nowak. Nathan Nowak gets the edge, has a first down, cuts it up now, and he's tripped up by a defender at about the 32-yard line. Or, I'm sorry, the 37-yard line. So Nathan Nowak gets a nice little carry. First down for the Menominee Maroons as he goes around that right edge. And they'll spot the ball on the far side at the 37-yard line for a 13-yard gain for Nathan. And that puts Nowak over the Century Club mark, rushing-wise, with 106 yards. First down and 10 Menominee at the Brave 37. Hunter Haas, a wing to the left side. And it'll be Keeper Razor to run to the left. Razor gets the edge. Razor to the 30. Keeper Razor to the 25. Razor to the 20. To the 10. 5. Touchdown, Menominee. Keeper Razor had one guy to beat. He slipped right by him. It took it for a 37-yard touchdown run. As now we'll await an extra point coming from Thor Fluke with Menominee on top of 34-6. As we await Fluke again and trying to kick this one through. Hunter Poquette to hold. Andrew Auger to snap. And Thor's extra point is up, and it is good. 9:12 to go, second quarter. 35-6 Menominee. Back after this.
Let me tell you, Advanced Motors, located in Coleman, has AMSOIL for all your motorcycle, ATV, marine, and vehicle needs. AMSOIL, the first in synthetics. Are you or your student moving? Advanced Motors, a U-Haul dealer, also carries packing and moving supplies for all your needs. Stop in or call today at 920-897-2677. That's 920-897-2677. That's right.
Pestigo National Bank.
And back at it right here in your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM, WHYB, Menominee and Marinette, and BayCitiesOnline.com. 35-6 Menominee on top of the Gladstone Braves after a 37-yard touchdown run by Kiefer Reisner, and the Maroons need one more person to get onto the field to try to get 11 people for the kickoff, because Sam Larson is going to kick it off now for the Menominee Maroons. And Hunter Hash is going to run in. All right, we're ready to go. Back deep to return this one. It'll be a Matt Chenier, and it's angling and bouncing to Owen Carlson at his own 12-yard line. Carlson using his speed, and he's going to be hit, then spun, and then brought down. On the far side, I believe, is Sam Larson on the tackle again now for the Menominee Maroons. So the kicker goes down there and registers the tackle.
Number 34, Sam Larson.
So 9:08 to go in the second quarter. Menominee on top 35-6, and the Braves will send their offense back out onto the field. I'd like to thank NEW, UP Dental, the offices of Doctors Shetter, Park, and Engelman, probably supporting the Menominee Maroons. Call to make an appointment, 906-863-2206. Doctors Shetter, Park, and Engelman of NEW, UP Dental. They're dedicated to optimum oral health. Carlson wide to the right side. Schwalbach spins, hands off to Stenson, and Stenson will be hit and gobbled up at about the 26-yard line for a gain of 2. Actually, they're going to say it was Chenier getting the call. Matt Chenier.
41.
As Chenier nowhere really to go. They'll give him actually a gain of 3 more than I anticipated. So Matt Chenier picking up 3 yards for the Gladstone Braves. Second down and 7 from the 31-yard line. Carlson wide to the right side. Wide to the left will be Jake Greenfield. Schwalbach with an offset eye coming up behind him. Chenier, the deep back. One step drop, floats it left side, and it's up, and it is caught. Was he inbounds? We're going to see he did haul it in on the far side. Coverage was there on the far side. It's just a perfectly thrown ball, and Jake Greenfield hauls it in for the first down on the far side of the field, and he managed to keep at least 1 foot inbounds all the way to the 41-yard line. So a 10-yard completion from Schwalbach to Greenfield, and it gives the Braves their first down of the game. First down and 10 now for Gladstone on their own 41-yard line. Wide to the right side, it'll be Jake Greenfield. Carlson slot right as well. Pull right formation behind Ben Schwalbach. Schwalbach back to pass, rolling to the right side. Pressure not coming from Tanner Mathias. He'll zip it center of the field. Up and intercepted by Ethan Molesky, who then collides with his own teammate and falls down. As he collided with Drew Baxter.
Interception.
And Molesky a little shaken up, running back to the huddle. And he'll run to the sidelines. As he just collided with Drew Baxter, but Ethan Molesky gets the INT. So Ethan Molesky, with 8:17 remaining here in the first half, gets the INT. 8:17 here in the second. And the Maroons have a first down and 10 at the Gladstone 49-yard line. Back to pass, Nathan Nowak. Nowak heaves it, center of the field, has his man. It's caught to the 20, to the 10, 5, touchdown, Menominee! Mitchell Boucher. A 49-yard touchdown pass, and the interception leads to another Menominee Maroon score. Nathan Nowak's 4th passing touchdown of the game. Mitchell Boucher's first catch tonight. As Mitchell Boucher getting that one, that's actually Mitchell Boucher's first catch of the season, and it's for a touchdown. As we await the extra point from Fluke, it's up and it is good. 8:11 remaining. First half, Menominee 42, Gladstone 6.
Peshtigo National Bank, your locally owned independent community bank, supports all local high school sports. Since opening in 1901, they've grown to 5 locations in Peshtigo, Coleman, Oconto Falls, Gillett, and Marinette. Hometown banking with your neighbors and friends, Peshtigo National Bank has proudly served the community for over 100 years. Locally owned community banks support and help fund local projects. Keep your banking local and speak with a representative today. Good luck to all area high school teams from Peshtigo National Bank, member FDIC.
Back at it right here in your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM, WHYB, Menominee, and Marinette. Josh Kellner with you again this evening. According to that Johnson Sewer Cleaning scoreboard, it is now 42-6 in favor of the Menominee Maroons after a 49-yard touchdown pass of Mitchie Boucher to Thor Fluke. And the Maroons kick it off. Sam Larson to kick it off and trying to haul it in will be Matt Chenier. Chenier trying to get the edge. He does to the 30, 35-yard line, to the 40, then knocked out of bounds in the far side of the field. Let's see where they're going to spot it. And the Gladstone Braves will now go first down and 10. On the far side, a nice little return actually for Chenier. And they'll spot the ball on the 44-yard line. So first down and 10 for the Gladstone Braves with 8 minutes and 2 seconds remaining. From their own 44-yard line. I formation, man in motion, one Carlson from left to right. Back to pass, now quick handoff, Jeff Stenson, and Stenson again nowhere to go. As the Maroons all over him, leading the way for Menominee will be Jacob Rivard. A gain of 1, maybe 2, they'll give him the 45, so a gain of a yard. So the 1 yard a gain for Jeff Stenson, who now has 20. So running clock will begin in the second half with 7:36 now remaining. Here in the second quarter. I formation with the receiver wide to the left side for Carlson. Or Schwalbach it is. Schwalbach hands off, first back through. It's Pouliot, I believe. And as we wait to see who gets the big carry across midfield into Menominee territory, shy of that first down. I think it's going to be Kyle Pouliot. And he picks up about 7 yards in that carry. So a 7-yard pickup, we'll say, I'm going to give that to Jeff Stenson. I believe that's who got the call. So 6:55 remaining in this first half. Menominee leads it 42-6. And it'll be a third down and 1 from the 48-yard line at the Menominee Maroons 48-yard line. Up the middle, hit and nowhere to go, driven backwards. Got to the line of scrimmage. But nothing doing more than that, again, is Jeff Stenson with Drew Baxter leading the way for the Maroons. So Jeff Stenson nowhere to go. It'll be a 4th down and a yard again now for Gladstone. So 4th down and a yard. The Menominee Maroon defense going to try to hold them again. Everyone sticks in tight now for Menominee. I formation behind Ben Schwalbach, slot left with Carlson. Now he'll go motion from left to right. Wide to the left side will be Greenfield. Flags fly. Pressure coming. Back to pass Schwalbach. Zips it center of the field. It's up and it's intercepted by Menominee. At the 40-yard line, it's Hunter Haas. Haas across midfield. Cuts his way up and he's hit and hammered down to the 47-yard line. So Hunter Haas with the interception. Flags will fly. I believe the penalty will be on the Gladstone Braves as Carlson took off running before the ball was snapped. We'll have to wait and see. The Braves, either way, the Maroons will decline it. It will be illegal motion. And the Maroons will decline it, and Hunter Haas will be credited with the interception.
Penalty against the Braves declined.
So with 5:46 remaining here in the first quarter, Hunter Haas gets the interception. So the Maroons will get it right back. The second interception in a row for Ben Schwalbach, the Hunter Haas. And the Maroons have it first down and 10. Wing formation, power to the right side. Nathan Nowak sets his team down. Man in motion, the Hunter Haas, or Peyton Lesky from right to left. And flags will fly. And illegal procedure against Menominee, so march them back 5 yards. So 2 interceptions in this game. Hunter Hask gets one for the Menominee Maroons. And Ethan Molesky got the other one for Menominee. With 5:46 remaining in the second quarter. Nathan Nowak has scored 5 touchdowns today, tying a Menominee Maroon record. First down and 10 from the 47-yard line. Nowak, quick pass over the middle. Tanner Mathias bobbled it and it falls incomplete. Mathias couldn't seem to hold on to it. He was brought down immediately. But the pass will fall incomplete from Nathan Nowak. So we'll bring up a second down and a 15 from the 47-yard line. Yeah, Nathan Nowak, 1 rushing touchdown and 4 passing touchdowns. If Nowak gets 1 more touchdown in this contest, it will be a Menominee Maroon record. Nowak asks Kiefer Reisner to run. Reisner cuts it up now. Across midfield, he'll slip and fall down after he gains 5, maybe 6 yards, getting to the original line of scrimmage. Nice run for Kiefer Reisner to get into Gladstone territory. Picking up 5 yards. So a 5-yard run for Kiefer. He'll bring up a third down and at 10 now for Menominee. So Kiefer Reisner and the Menominee Maroons trying to get the first down here. Third down and 10. Wing formation off to the right side. Nowak has a call. Nowak bumps into the outside. Nathan cuts his way across the 40. Nowak hurdles the Gladstone Brave to get the first down and dives his way to the 31. Or 36-yard line, rather. So a nice run for Nathan Nowak to gain 12 yards to the 36-yard line. So a 12-yard gain that time for Nathan Nowak. It'll be a first down and 10 at the 36-yard line. First down and 10 for Menominee. Everybody in tight wing formation, power to the right side for the Maroons. Nowak, back to pass again. Nowak zips at center of the field. Has Tanner Mathias. Mathias makes a move, a stiff arm. Has the first down. Brought down inside the 20 of Brave territory. It's a nice quick pass from Nathan Nowak, that time to hit Tanner Mathias for the catch. And Tanner Mathias' first catch of the game. The 5th different receiver in this contest for the Menominee Maroons and Nathan Nowak. As it takes the ball all the way to about the 17 or the 18-yard line, rather, for the 18-yard completion. Coming from Nowak to hit Mathias. First down and 10. Nowak sets his team down to the 3-point stance. Nowak, trap play, handed off, airborne is Ethan Molesky, and he's brought down for a loss of a yard. So Ethan Molesky, he got the snap, then he went down, and as soon as he really got the handoff, and Molesky loses a yard. So it'll be a second down and 11 now for the Maroons. Back to the Brave 19-yard line. Hunter Haas, wing to the left side. Nowak checking over the Brave defense with the Reisner right to his left. Nowak back to pass, bootlegging left side. Nathan looks left, now looks right, now looking to run is Nathan. Nathan cuts it up, takes him down to the 10, to the 5. He'll dive in. Did he get there or not? Touchdown, Menominee! Nathan Nowak dove in as he was forced out at the last second for a 19-yard touchdown run for Nathan Nowak. The 6th touchdown of the game for Nowak. 4 passing, 2 rushing. That should be a new Menominee Maroon record for the most touchdowns in a game, and we're not even through one half of football. What a run for Nathan Nowak as we await Thor Flute to tack on the extra point. Snap, hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 49-6 Menominee. We'll take a break. Come back with more of the second quarter after this in your Bay City's radio dial.
Bayside Motorsports and Cycle is your full-line service destination, servicing most makes and models of ATVs and motorcycles, from a simple tune-up and oil change to major engine overhauls. Their expanded service department will have you back on your machine fast. Bayside Motorsports and Cycle also specializes in motorcycle and ATV performance work to keep you a step above your competition. Ask about their service specials. Bayside Motorsports and Cycle in Green Bay or at BaysideMotorsports.com.
And back at it right here on your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM, WHYB, Menominee and Marinette, and BayCitiesOnline.com. 49-6. Menominee on top of Gladstone with 3 minutes and 34 seconds remaining in this first half after a 19-yard touchdown run by Nathan Nowak. And Thor Fluke's extra point being good. Menominee now on top according to that Johnson Sewerk leading scoreboard. Unofficially, the records that I have, that's a Maroon record for most touchdowns in a game with Nathan Nowak. We'll look more into that at halftime. What a kickoff from Sam Larson. It goes out of the back of the end zone. So the Braves will start on their own 20-yard line. Again, 49-6. Menominee running clock does not start until the second half. As we'll see a lot of white jerseys for the Menominee Maroons in this one. I don't know if they'll do it here in this quarter or this half. Still see some starters out there. We'll see the second string in the majority of the second half. So first down and 10 now for Gladstone Braves. Carlson wide to the right side. Wide to the left is Greenfield. I formation behind Ben Schwalbach. Carlson goes in motion from right to left. Schwalbach, pitch out, right side to Stenson. Stenson brought down by Kiefer Raisner, who ran right over the block to the 15-yard line. A 5-yard loss with nowhere to go with Jeff Stenson.
Second down and 14.
It'll be a second down and 14 coming up for these Gladstone Braves. Second down and 15, rather, back to the 15. Again, Menominee on top 49-6. And the Braves will break huddle with 3 minutes to go, second quarter. Carlson wide to the right side, wide to the left again. It'll be Greenfield. Ben Schwalbach out of the power I. Carlson goes in motion from right to left. Schwalbach back to pass, two-step drop, quick pass with the middle. It's up and it's caught. Doesn't move. Breaking a tackle, spinning his way forward. Still on his feet across midfield. Molesky trying to catch him. Molesky training over behind. He'll dive and will not catch. I do not have his number. Yes, I do. It's Hunter Garling. Schwalbach to Garling. And Hunter Garling hauls it in for the Gladstone Braves for a long touchdown. 85-yard touchdown pass. I thought it was number 12 running. I'm looking for number 12 on my roster, and it's 42, Hunter Garling, for his first catch of the game. And it's an 85-yarder. Breakdown and coverage by the Maroons. And Hunter Garling gets his second touchdown of the game. As we await the extra point, coming from James Bruce. It's up, and it is good. 49-13, Menominee now on top with 2:38 to go, second quarter. Back after this on your Bay Cities radio dial.
Oh, West on 180 every holiday. Save on cars and trucks every day. You're sure to save a bundle when you take that drive. West on 180 to the riverside. You get to the roundabout, make sure you yield. Don't go straight, cause it's all cornfields. Just turn left when you see that sign. Come on in to the riverside. We'll find what you're looking for. Just show up at our front door. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks. No overhead seats, you big bucks. Come take a ride. If you dare, out with the cows in the country air. Save big money on your next ride when you see your friends at Riverside. From the west, take 64 until you get to our front door in Maroonette. You're sure to save a bundle when you take that drive. One way or another, get to Riverside. One way or another, get to Riverside.
And back at it right here in your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM, WHYB, Menominee and Marinette, and BayCitiesOnline.com. Josh Kellner along with you tonight. Glad you're joining me. It's a good one. Lots of stuff happening here in Gladstone. There was a penalty on the extra point attempt, but it was James Bruce just re-kicked it, and it was good, so he didn't miss anything. Still 49-13 in favor of the Menominee Maroons over the Gladstone Braves, according to that Johnson Sewerk leading scoreboard. Give Kenter Deanna a call at 715-732-0427. An 85-yard touchdown pass, Ben Schwalbach, to hit Hunter Garling. Mitchell Boucher and Hunter Haas back to return this one for the Menominee Maroons as James Bruce has it teed up. High, long, end-over-end kick. And it's going to be Boucher at the 15-yard line to the 20. Mitchell Boucher, big hole to the 30. Cuts it inside now to the 40. Mitchell Boucher to the 42-yard line on the nice little return. So Mitchell Boucher on the return, and the Menominee Maroon offense will head right back out onto the field. So nice run that time for Boucher on the return. The Maroons will get it. First down and 10 from their own 41-yard line.
First and 10, Menominee from their own 41.
So first down and 10. Up the middle. It'll be Nathan Nowak again. Nowak trying to bounce to the outside of the 45. Nowak to the 50. Nowak knocked out of bounds as he's at about the 47-yard line. So Nathan Nowak, a nice little run again for the Menominee Maroons to move the chains. And they're going to spot it at the 47-yard line.
It'll be first and 10 from Gladstone 40.
After that 12-yard gain. So a 12-yard pickup for Nathan Nowak. He's at 149 yards now on 9 carries for Nathan Nowak. And now a whistle will be blown. And I don't know why. There's no flags on the ground. And now we're ready to go. First down and 10 at the Gladstone 47-yard line. Nathan Nowak rolls to the right side, looking to run his Nowak. Nowak bounces to the 40. Nowak to the races again. Nathan Nowak brought down from behind as he crosses the 30. Close to the 25-yard line, depending on the spot on that far side of the field, with 2:16 to go in the second quarter. All the way to, let's see if they are going to put it on the 25, or the 26 is where they will mark this one. A 21-yard gain for Nathan Nowak.
First and 10 from Gladstone's 20.
So a nice run again for Nowak. It's right now 49-13 Menominee. Second quarter, 2:01 remaining. Wing formation off to the left side, and Nowak into the backfield. Molesky power to the left with a single wing. Nowak back to pass. Pump fake once for Nathan. Zips it left side. Has Molesky. Molesky holds it at the 10 to the 5. Touchdown, Menominee! Molesky made the defender look silly as he fell to the ground. And another touchdown pass from Nathan Nowak to hit Ethan Molesky. 26 yards this time, as Nowak just had his 7th touchdown of the game. 386 yards of offense for the Menominee Maroons. And now it'll be an extra point attempt coming from Thor Fluke. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Menominee 56, Gladstone 13, a minute 45 to go, second quarter. Back after this.
Esser Glass of Menominee has over 100 years of experience in the glass business. Visit the glazing contractors at Esser's for all your glass needs, such as general glass replacement in windows and frames, custom mirrors, insulated glass units, screen replacement, or frameless glass shower doors. Esser Glass is proud to be a Menominee Maroon sponsor in the community. Esser Glass at 821 7th Street in Menominee. Maroons, have a great season and good luck.
Back at it right here on your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM, WHYB, Menominee and Marinette, at BayCitiesOnline.com. Nathan Nowak is lighting up the scoreboard here in Gladstone. It is 56-13 Maroons with a minute 45 left in the second quarter. 7 touchdowns.
14-7. Marquette over Escanaba.
For Nathan Nowak, long kickoff, fielded at the 2-yard line by Owen Carlson, trying to bounce to the outside to the right. Carlson cuts it up now to the 20-25-yard line, but he's hit and brought down by Sam Larson in the kickoff. So the kicker for the Maroons will bring down Owen Carlson with a minute 38 to go in the second quarter. It is 14-7 right now. Marquette on top of Escanaba in the other Great Northern Conference matchup this evening. So first down and 10 now for the Gladstone Braves from their own 29-yard line. Keep it here for the halftime show. We'll have This Week in High School Sports from John Johnson. I'm going to run down a whole bunch of stats for you as well and let you know about the record-breaking performance by Nathan Nowak tonight. I formation behind Ben Schwalbach. Greenfield wide to the right side. Schwalbach pitch out left side. Trying to cut it up now will be Ross Myron. And Myron brought down to the 30-yard line for a gain of a yard. So Ross Myron getting his first carry tonight. And Drew Baxter on the tackle for the Menominee Maroons, with 1:15 remaining here in the second quarter. Slot right, Owen Carlson. Wide to the right side will be Jake Greenfield. I formation coming up behind Ben Schwalbach. The deep back will be Myron. Man in motion, Carlson from right to left. Schwalbach, couple of hard counts. He'll span, hand off to Myron. Myron up the middle. He's hit and hammered down after a gain of a yard. He'll roll his way forward. They might give him a gain of 2 to about the 33-yard line. But the Menominee Maroon defensive front just too much for the offensive line by the Gladstone Braves. They'll give him a gain of 2. It'll be a third down and a 7 now. So Adam Beiersdorf getting the tackle there. And it'll be a third down and a short 7 for these Gladstone Braves.
Just about halftime.
From their own 34-yard line is where they have the ball spotted. And the Braves will break out. Could be the last play of the half. Wide to the left side, Jake Greenfield. Wing to the right side will be Owen Carlson with the power I formation. Behind Schwalbach. Schwalbach under center. Spin, bootlegging out to the right side. Tanner Mathias applying the pressure. He's hit and hammered down to the backfield. A couple Maroons were there. Mathias slowed him down. Andrew,
73 and 52 were in there. Number
73, it's going to be Adams Beiersdorf is there, and Drew Baxter for the Maroons. And that's going to be a big loss on the sack play, bringing us to a halftime after the loss of 10 on the sack. Halftime here, Menominee 56, Gladstone 13. I'm taking a break. I need to catch my breath. Halftime coming up after this.
Looking for a credit union that truly cares about you and the community you live in? Then you ought to stop and see the folks at Bayshore Credit Union. Membership is open to anyone living or working in Marinette, Menominee, and Oconto counties. Whether it's everyday banking, a new auto loan, new mortgage, even a consolidation loan, they can help. And it's never too early to start establishing good credit. Bayshore Credit Union, located at 1514 Cleveland Avenue, Marinette. They're looking forward to meeting you.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that makes people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. That's why State Farm agent Tony Furton focuses on how benefits of life insurance actually live on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance, or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Call State Farm agent Tony Furton in Menominee at 906-863-4464 and put the life back in life insurance. Prestige Auto Body and Truck Repair has over 25 years of experience to make your repairs fast, easy, and worry-free. With around-the-clock towing, electronic estimating, early drop-off, pick-up, delivery, and the comfort of knowing Prestige Auto Body and Truck Repair is an I-Car Gold Class shop, one of only 25 in the state, located on the corner of Highway 64 and 180 in Marinette. Call 715-732-4544. That's 715-732-4544 to get your estimate today. Prestige Auto Body and Truck Repair. They take the worry out of your collision repair. Stop in at Colonel K's Pasties to get a taste of the UP. Choose from their large variety of delicious homemade pasties, fresh or frozen. Homemade soups made daily. Coffee of the day and their amazing soft serve ice cream. Make Colonel K's your breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Dine in, pick up, or drive through. You can't go wrong when you choose Colonel K's. Colonel K's Pasties, located on 10th Street in Menominee. The friendly food shaped like a smile. Stop in and pick up or drive through today.
Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust offers a variety of loan programs, vehicle loans, personal loans, and commercial loans. They do real estate mortgages, offer home equity options, and work with government loan programs. Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust is here to serve you in 3 locations: Ludington Street in Marinette, Roosevelt Road in Marinette, and Highway 141 in Crivets. They can show you how to make your banking life easier, save you time, and save you money. Contact them today. Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Where can you go to get a bite to eat before or after the game? Dexter's. Dexter's in Menominee has enough seating for the whole team and a menu to fit everyone's taste and appetite. Or call ahead and take your order to go. Dexter's looks forward to seeing you this year. Good luck to all M&M Sports participants. Dexter's, located on 10th Avenue in Menominee. Check out their menu online at dextersrestaurantonline.com and like us on Facebook.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that make people want to change the subject. I'm State Farm agent Brent Merritt, and that's why I focus on how the benefits of life insurance actually live on, by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance, or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brent Merritt, serving Wisconsin and Michigan.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Menards is a place to save big money on all your home improvement needs. Whether you're building or remodeling, Menards has everything you need for your home under one roof. From building materials and tools to paint, carpeting, cabinets, and all the finishing touches, you'll find quality products, helpful, friendly service, and delivery 7 days a week. And at Menards, you'll always find the lowest prices and sales, too.
Save big money at Menards.
Let me tell you, Advanced Motors, located in Coleman, has Amsoil for all your motorcycle, ATV, marine, and vehicle needs. Amsoil, the first in synthetics. Are you or your student moving? Advanced Motors, a U-Haul dealer, also carries packing and moving supplies for all your needs. Stop in or call today at 920-897-2677. That's 920-897-2677. Whew, that's right.
Peshtigo National Bank, your locally owned independent community bank, supports all local high school sports. Since opening in 1901, they've grown to 5 locations in Peshtigo, Coleman, Oconto Falls, Gillett, and Marinette. Hometown banking with your neighbors and friends, Peshtigo National Bank has proudly served the community for over 100 years. Locally owned community banks support and help fund local projects. Keep your banking local and speak with a representative today. Good luck to all area high school teams from Peshtigo National Bank, member FDIC.
Menza and Zach, your local Temstar dealer. Experts in heating, cooling, and sheet metal. Fully insured in Michigan and Wisconsin. For your residential, commercial, and light industrial needs. Serving all brands. Installation in new construction and remodels. Along with preventative furnace and air conditioner maintenance. 24-hour emergency service available. Check out their website to see a full list of services offered at menzaandzac.com. Located at 60 Water Street in Marinette.
And back at it right here on your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM, WHYB, Menominee and Marinette, and BayCitiesOnline.com. Josh Kellner along with you from Gladstone High School on your Bay Cities radio dial. Menominee on top of Gladstone at halftime, 56-13. Hey, visit North Motorsports, the area's only full-line dealer of Honda, Can-Am, Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Snapper outdoor products. Check them out at 3711 10th Street, Menominee, or call them 906-863-5592. All right, sorry for the long commercial break there, but when you have 7 touchdowns by one Menominee Maroon, there's a lot of stats going on in this contest. I'm going to start off first with the Gladstone Braves. 28 total plays, 109 yards of offense. The majority of those yards came on a Ben Schwalbach to Hunter Garling 85-yard touchdown pass. Other than that, let's run it down. Ben Schwalbach carried the ball twice for negative 20 yards. He was sacked 2 times for 10 yards by Tanner Mathias 1 time, then a combined effort by Adam Beiersdorf and Drew Baxter. Jeff Stenson has 12 carries for 22 yards. Matt Chenier has 1 carry for 3 yards. Ross Myron has 2 carries for 3 yards. Owen Carlson has 1 carry for negative 2 yards. Added up, 6 total rushing yards for the Gladstone Braves. Passing, Ben Schwalbach was 3 of 7 for 103 yards, 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. Jake Greenfield caught 2 catches for 18 yards. Hunter Garling had the 1 catch for 85 yards. 103 total passing yards for Ben Schwalbach. And Hunter Garling had a 78-yard kickoff return in the contest as well. All right, let's take a look now at your Menominee Maroons. How did they get their first half? 56 points. I'll give you a game summary after this. 32 total plays, 485 yards of total offense for Menominee. Nathan Nowak has 413 yards of total offense for the Maroons. Nathan Nowak, 10 rushes, 170 yards and 2 touchdowns. Nowak passing, 8 of 12, 243 yards and 5 touchdowns. Kiefer Reisner rushing, 6 carries for 66 yards and a touchdown. Ethan Molesky, 2 carries for 1 total yard. And Josh Hansen, 1 carry for 5 yards. Receiving tonight for Menominee. Hunter Haas has 3 catches for 91 yards and 2 touchdowns. Ethan Molesky, 2 catches for 86 yards and 2 touchdowns. Mitchie Boucher, a 49-yard touchdown reception. Tanner Mathias, 1 catch for 18 yards. Mitchie Boucher had 1 catch for -1 yards. No turnovers for the Menominee Maroons. As Ethan Molesky had a pick for Menominee off of Ben Schwabach. And Hunter Hass also has a pick for the Menominee Maroons off of Ben Schwabach. All right, let's know how we got here. Here's the game summary for you. The Maroons struck first in the first quarter. A 25-yard touchdown pass from Nathan Nowak to Hunter Hass. Thor Fluke's extra point was good at the 10-11 mark, 7-0 Menominee. At the 6:50 mark in the first quarter, a 63-yard touchdown run by Nathan Nowak. Fluke's extra point good at 14-0 Maroons. 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter. A 60-yard touchdown pass, Nathan Nowak to Ethan Molaski. Fluke's extra point good at 21-0 at the end of the first quarter. Into the second quarter, a 63-yard touchdown pass, Nathan Nowak to Hunter Hass. Fluke extra point, good. 28-0 Menominee with 11:38 to go in the second quarter. On the ensuing kickoff, Hunter Garling returned at 78 yards. James Bruce extra point was blocked. 28-6 Menominee at the 11:26 mark. Then the Maroons answered at the 9:12 mark in the second quarter. A 37-yard touchdown run by Kiefer Reisner. Fluke's extra point was good, 35-6 Maroons. Ethan Molesky then picked off a Ben Schwabach pass at the 8:17 mark. 6 seconds later, a 49-yard touchdown pass, Nathan Nowak to hit Mitchell Boucher. Thor Fluke's extra point good, 42-6 Menominee. The next series, Hunter Hass had an interception off of Ben Schwabach at the 5:46 mark. Then Nathan Nowak had a 19-yard touchdown run at the 3:34 mark. Thor Fluke's extra point good, 49-6 Menominee. Scoring wasn't done yet. Ben Schwabach then hit Hunter Garling on their second play of the next series. The extra point was up and good for James Bruce, 49-13 Menominee at that point. Then with a minute 45 remaining in the first half, a 26-yard touchdown pass from Nathan Nowak to hit Ethan Molesky. Thor Fluke's extra point being good, bringing us to a halftime score of 56-13 Menominee. All right, we're going to take a quick break. I have This Week in High School Sports. As I check the Menominee Maroon record book, we'll come back and take a peek at that with Menominee on top, 56-13. Back after this.
Hi, this is Paul, CEO of the Menominee County Federal Credit Union. We're proud to sponsor high school sports on Bay City's radio, and we encourage all of you to support high school athletics as well. We know there's no better way for our young people to learn the lessons of life than by competing in sports. The Menominee County Federal Credit Union, where you dream the dream, will help make it come true, with locations in Powers, Kearney, Stevenson, and Menominee. Persons living or working in Marinette and Menominee counties are eligible for membership.
Find your next truck at Kane, the #1 truck destination north of Green Bay for 2015. From the most dependable full-size pickups on the road, Kane delivers Silverado. Or the most advanced pickup ever, Kane delivers Sierra. Right now, visit Kane in Marinette or O'Connell to enter the Chevrolet Packers Ultimate Fan Sweepstakes. Win a 2016 Chevrolet and other great prizes. Over 300 quality vehicles at KaneGM.com, O'Connell and Marinette.
Bayside Motorsports and Cycle is your full-line service destination, servicing most makes and models of ATVs and motorcycles, from a simple tune-up and oil change to major engine overhauls. Their expanded service department will have you back on your machine fast. Bayside Motorsports and Cycle also specializes in motorcycle and ATV performance work to keep you a step above your competition. Ask about their service specials. Bayside Motorsports and Cycle in Green Bay or at BaysideMotorsports.com.
Go west on 180 at the holiday to save on cars and trucks every day. You're sure to save a bundle when you take that drive west on 180 to the riverside. You get to the roundabout, make sure you yield. Don't go straight cause it's all cornfields. Just turn left when you see that sign. Come on in to the riverside. We'll find what you're looking for. Just show up at our front door. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks. No overhead seats, you big bucks. Come take a ride if you dare. Out with the cows in the country air. You save big money on your next ride when you see your friends at Riverside. From the west, take 64 until you get to our front door in Marinette. You're sure to save a bundle when you take that drive. One way or another, get to Riverside. One way or another, get to Riverside.
Bergstrom here with the Menominee.
Hasbrook makes his mark, talking automatic first downs, and a real view of day-to-day life for referees. It's all next on This Week in High School Sports, presented by the Amber Alert Foundation. Hi again, everyone. I'm John Johnson, and welcome to This Week in High School Sports. Matt Hasbrook is in his third season as the starting quarterback for the Constantine Football Falcons, and he is being looked at as one of the leaders for this team, which is playing in a new conference, the SAC Lakeshore Division. Matt has made his presence known in every game so far. In a Week 1 loss at Saugatuck, Hasbrook rushed 23 times for 298 yards and 3 touchdowns. In a Week 2 win over Decatur, Hasbrook had the winning touchdown in overtime for the Falcons. And during a visit with MHSAA Network affiliate WBET in Sturgis, Matt says he has a lot of freedom to change plays or give input to the coaching staff.
Every time I come over, I've always got suggestions to say, or I've always got some input to say. And then at halftime, it's always, what do you see? What do you see? What do we need to do here? Even on defense, when I don't play, we get the line together, and what do you see here? What do we need to do?
Constantine is now 1-2 after a Week 3 loss to Delton Kellogg and will take on Coloma this Friday. In our Sparrow Health System this week, game balls go out to the Big Reds of Muskegon High School, who recorded their 800th football victory in school history over Granville Friday night. Far and away from the rest of the pack in Michigan history, Muskegon's 800, 274, and 43 record since 1895 ranks tied for 9th nationally all-time with Easton, Pennsylvania High School. And the Birmingham Seaholm girls cross-country team scored 7 of the top 10 places at the Oakland Activities Association Red Division Jamboree last week. The Maples are the defending champions in Division I in the Lower Peninsula. Where you go for care matters. Choose wisely. Choose Sparrow, the official health system of the MHSAA. Back with more in a moment. You're listening to This Week in High School Sports.
Do you love me?
When a child is abducted, the first 24 hours is critical. The Michigan Amber Alert program helps get the word out fast, and that can make all the difference.
Will you care for me?
All you have to do to help is check the box on your state income tax form to make a small donation that could save a child's life.
Will you help? Check the box.
This message is sponsored by the Michigan Amber Alert Foundation and the Michigan Association of Broadcasters.
Our weekly Be the Referee segment will help you better understand the fine art of officiating with Mark Ewell.
High school football is unique in which there are only a few situations where a defensive foul also gives the offense an automatic first down. At both the NFL and college levels of football, there are a dozen or so fouls that give the offense that automatic first down with certain defensive penalties. Under high school rules, however, the only defensive fouls that result in an automatic first down for the offense are the roughing fouls. Roughing the passer, roughing the kicker, roughing the holder, and roughing the long snapper. All other defensive fouls, even including pass interference, only carry the yardage penalty with no automatic first down.
Thanks, Mark. You can be a referee. Go online now to MHSAA.com to register. And we say you can be a referee with all sincerity. Even in the unrealistic shadow cast from the Labor Day weekend football game in Texas, where a referee was targeted by 2 players angry over a call made moments earlier. In the hyperactive media these days, traditional and...
All right, sorry, John. I have to cut you off here because they're going to get this one underway. They had 3 minutes up there on the clock, and they decided to just start the second half. And so, do you know what? That's what we're going to do as well, as I'll tell you about the record-breaking performance by Nathan Nowak as we continue on here. But the Gladstone Braves are going to travel left to right on your Bay City's radio dial. High, long kickoff by Sam Larson. This bounces to the 5, and then it's going to be picked up by Matt Chenier. And Chenier to the 10-15. He'll slip and fall down shy of that 15-yard line. And we're underway here in Gladstone for the second half with the running clock in Menominee on top, 56-13. Here from Gladstone High School. So they officially will spot the ball at the, it looks like the 13 or the 13-yard line on the far side. But Nathan Nowak, in the first half, 413 yards of total offense, breaking Menominee Maroon records, the most touchdowns in a game for Maroon with 7. As Andrew Shaver had that game had that record in the 2001 M&M game, Justin Berlinski had it 3 times last year. He also broke the most touchdowns passing in one game held by Justin Berlinski against Escanaba last year. As Nathan Nowak has 5 of them this evening. First down and 10 for the Braves. Looking to run to the right side, getting the edge, trying to get the edge on that far side is Ross Myron, and Myron is knocked out of bounds after he gained a few yards out of the deep back position from the power I.
Driven out of bounds and play by number 26 for Menominee.
And some subs are out there for the Menominee Maroons. Spencer Howell out there. He's not a sub, but Spencer Howell getting credit to tackle.
Second and 7.
It'll be a second down and 7 after that 3-yard pickup on the far side of the field for Myron. So Ross Myron's 3rd carry of the game for 6 yards. Second down and 7 now for the Braves from the 16-yard line. The receiver wide to the right side, slot left and Owen Carlson. Carlson motion from left to right. Greenfield is wide to the right. I formation again. Ross Myron, the deep back behind Ben Schwalbach. Schwalbach under center. Carlson now goes in motion from right to left instead of left to right. Handoff, Ross Myron, big hole up the middle and hit and met and driven down after gaining a couple of yards at about the 18-yard line is where they will spot things. All over him is going to be Josh Hansen for the tackle for the Maroons. Thor Fluke running in to play some defense, with Jacob Latch exiting. 9:57 and ticking in this contest. It'll be a 3rd down and 5 after that 2-yard pickup.
3rd and 5.
So 3rd and 5 from the 19 where it says up there on the scoreboard. I'm going to keep it 18 here down below. That's where the ball is placed. We'll have a receiver wide to the right side. And Jake Greenfield. Slot right in Carlson. I formation again behind Ben Schwalbach. Schwalbach under center. He'll spin. Back to pass. Quick pass up over the middle. And it's nearly intercepted by Hunter Haas, and even Ian Brown was there as well. As intended for Hunter Garling, and the pass will fall incomplete and the clock will stop. I'm sorry, the clock will not stop with continuous clock here in this contest. It'll be a 4th down and 5 for the Gladstone Braves, and Hunter Haas will drop back to return this one.
Brings up a 4th down for the Braves.
With it being 4th and 5 from their own 19-yard line. James Bruce to punt this one away. And they're ready to punt this one away as the Braves are missing a player. And the Braves have to take a timeout because they only had 10 people out there. Now the clock will stop. So stoppage down below. I can mention some participating sponsors. Haven't really had a chance to do this without scoring. I'd like to thank Eckner Heating and Sheet Metal at 1212 18th Avenue in Menominee. How about Canis Chevrolet, Buick GMC in Oconto and Marinette? They're driving you to the game as the #1 truck destination north of Green Bay. Anderson Kell Funeral Home located in Menominee, proudly supporting the Maroons. NEW, UP Dental, the offices of Doctors Shetter, Park, and Engelman, proudly supporting the Maroons. Give them a call and make an appointment at 906-863-2206. They are dedicated to optimum oral health. Fletchick Fabricating and Crane Rental, taking care of your steel fabricating, crane service, specialized transportation, and equipment moving needs for over 25 years, located here or back home in the Menominee-Marinette area. Not in Gladstone. Yeah, we're in Gladstone tonight, 56-13 Maroons. After the timeout called by Gladstone, Hunter Haas back to return this punt, coming from James Bruce. So Bruce has a snap, and he will get a foot into it. High, nice punt. And Hunter Haas will let this one bounce to the 50, and then it will actually go parallel with the 50 and be down right at the 50 by Hunter Garling. So Hunter Garling will down it. The Menominee Maroons will head back out onto the field. Really the only thing to complain about for Menominee, 2 big plays, a 78-yard kickoff return by Hunter Garling, and then the 85-yard touchdown pass from Ben Schwalbach to Hunter Garling. So Braves have a good player. And Garling is a 6'2", 210-pound senior. First down and 10, Menominee. Kiefer Reisner will be in at tailback. Josh Hansen will stand to his right. Sam Larson, wingback, power to the right side as there are subs out there. Reisner just to run the offense momentarily. First down and 10 from the 50. Up the middle will be Josh Hansen. Big hole for Hansen. Hansen lowers his shoulder, takes the ball to the 41-yard line into Gladstone territory for the 9-yard gain. Nice run that time up the middle. Josh Hansen for his second carry of the game. 494 yards total offense for the Menominee Maroons in this contest. 7:50 to go. We are in the third quarter with running clock, their first series here in this half. Blake Borski, I believe, is the Menominee Maroons center. Second down and short at the Brave 41. Up the middle, diving his way forward. Still on his feet. The first down and more. The ball popped out. They're going to see it's a fumble. Looks like the Braves fell on it. As Josh Hansen on the carry. I thought his knees were down and the ball popped out. No, they're going to say it was a fumble recovered by the Gladstone Braves. So the ball popped out on the run from Josh Hansen after he gained some positive yards. But it's going to be a fumble on the Maroons. So their first turnover of the game.
First and 10 Braves.
On the fumble.
Their own 27-yard line.
And the Braves will get it back with 7:03 and ticking here in this game. And the Braves will have a first down and 10 from the 26-yard line. So first down and 10 now for the Gladstone Braves. Actually at the 27 with 6:45 to go in this third quarter. Carlson wide to the right side, wide to the left is going to be Greenfield. Schwalbach spinning, handing off Russ Meyer, and actually it's Stenson up the middle, and Jeff Stenson diving his way forward, spinning his way to gain some positive yards across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So a gain of about 6 yards for Stenson. So a 6-yard pickup for Jeff, his 13th carry of the game.
About 4 yards to go.
All the way to the 34. Nice little run for Jeff Stenson. Second down and 4. For the Gladstone Braves, center of the field, 6:10 remaining third quarter. Menominee on top, 56-13. I formation again behind Ben Schwalbach. Everybody in tight, no one wide. Schwalbach, handoff, second back through, pushing his way forward. It's going to be Stenson again, and Stenson is going to be close to that first down marker. We'll have to wait and see what the official spot is on that far side of the field.
In there on the stop.
Real close for Jeff Stenson, with Sam Larson on the stop for the Menominee Maroons. They'll spot the ball on the 37-yard line. Real close to that first down. For a 3-yard gain, a third down and 1. So a 3-yard pickup for Jeff Stenson. Third down in the yard for the Braves. Owen Carlson wide to the right side. Greenfield splits out wide to the left. I formation again behind Ben Schwalbach. 5:26 to go, third quarter. Schwalbach under center with the power eye behind him. The deep back is Stenson. Couple hard counts from Schwalbach. Two-step drop back to pass. Floats it right side. It's up and it's incomplete. Good coverage by the Menominee Maroon defender. And Hunter Poquette intended for Owen Carlson. Overshot Carlson, but Poquette was with him. So a pass will fall incomplete.
Defending on the play was Hunter.
And it will be a fourth down and short now for the Gladstone Braves with 5 minutes remaining. So a fourth down and a yard from their own 37-yard line. As defensive coach Jamie Schomer just gave the call into Jacob Rivard, the Menominee Maroon sophomore on this team. And the Braves with power eye formation coming up behind Ben Schwalbach, Stenson the deep back, the up back Lee Pouliot. And Schwalbach will give it to Stenson, and Stenson is hit, and he rolls his way forward. With that roll, he may have got it. We'll have to wait and see where they spot that ball on the far side as he rolled on top of the Menominee Maroon defensive line as they stuck him when he got to the line of scrimmage, and they will give him the first down. So the Braves will get the first down for the gain of a yard by Jeff Stenson for his 15th carry of the game, totaling 32 total yards. 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. And Menominee on top again at 56-13. Owen Carlson wide to the right side. I formation again. Coming up behind Ben Schwalbach. Schwalbach, two-step drop, wants to pass right side. It's up, but it's incomplete. Broken up nicely by Ian Brown on the far side of the field. Trying to find Jake Greenfield, and Greenfield really had nowhere to go with terrific coverage by Ian Brown on that far side right in front of the Menominee Maroon fans. That nice crowd on hand here to cheer on Menominee. Of course, Gladstone as well, as it's a Parents' Night crowd on hand. We see Jacob Shaver getting some playing time out there in the field. He'll step back out next play. Second down and 10 now for the Gladstone Braves. Greenfield wide to the right. Carlson slot right as well. I formation again behind Ben Schwalbach from his own 38-yard line. Schwalbach bootlegging to the right side. Pressure now coming from all angles. Schwalbach tucking it and run. Makes a few Maroons miss, and he's going to be hit and wrapped up at the 43-yard line. Finally tackled by Ian Brown with a little help from Hunter Poquette and Jacob Rivard for the Menominee Maroons. With that scramble, he gains 5 yards.
Third down and 5. We have an update.
So third down and 5.
Right now in the middle of the third, it's tied up. 14-14. Escanaba and Marquette.
Don't know if you can hear the PA announcer here. You might, because he's right above my crowd mic. Tied up in the third quarter, Marquette and Escanaba tied at 14. Marquette 0-3 to start the season. Escanaba 2 wins and 1 loss in the early part of this year. Third down and 5. Carlson wide to the right. Greenfield wide to the left side. From the right hash in the power ride behind Ben Schwalbach. 2-step drop. Pump over the middle. Up and nearly intercepted and falls incomplete. Josh Hansen almost had a pick 6, but it went through his hands and it will drop down incomplete. With 2:11 to go in the third quarter, the Braves will face a 4th down and 5. Hansen read the eyes of Schwalbach. Just couldn't seem to hold on to it. And it will be a 4th down and 5 for Gladstone at their own 43-yard line. And they will go for it here with Menominee up 56-13. Ian Brown wide to the right. Slot to the right side will be Carlson. Jake Greenfield wide to the right. He's number 5. The Maroons' number 5 is Ian Brown. Bootlegging left side will be Ben Schwalbach, and he has nowhere to go. He'll be trying to be brought down. I think he fumbled the ball and it went to a Brave, or he pitched it backwards. He pitched it to Stenson. Maybe it was an option. I don't know. It was really ugly if it was an option because the Maroons were all over him. And it's going to be a loss of a yard, and the Maroons will get it back with a turnover on downs. I'm going to give that a loss of a yard to Ben Schwalbach on that carry. And the Braves turn it over on downs. The Maroons will have it 1st down and 10 at the Gladstone 44. So the Maroons will break huddle. Blake Borski snapping the ball for Menominee. Josh Hansen into the backfield as a fullback. Raised from the tailback. Hunter Hass will leave as a wingback on the right side. Up the middle, it's Hansen, and Hansen dives his way forward, slipping through the line to the 41-yard line to gain 3 yards.
The middle, 77, Noah Friesa tripping him
so
up.
the 3-yard run for Josh Hansen. They'll be here at 2nd down and 7. Sam Larson running the play, and now he'll let Hunter Hass exit. Also exiting will be Peyton Molesky. 2nd and 7, 30 seconds to go, third quarter. This will be the last play of the quarter. From the right hash at the Brave 41-yard line. Sam Larson will be instead to keep a racer. He'll give it to Larson. Larson lowers his shoulder, runs over 3 Braves, still running his way across the 30, and finally tackled down by 4 Brave defenders at the 29-yard line. A 12-yard run for Sam Larson of the Menominee Maroons. So Sam Larson gets his first carry of the game, and that will end the third quarter. Menominee on top, 56-13 over the Gladstone Braves. Back after this in your Bay City's radio dial.
Esser Glass of Menominee has over 100 years of experience in the glass business. Visit the glazing contractors at Esser's for all your glass needs, such as general glass replacement in windows and frames, custom mirrors, insulated glass units, screen replacement, or frameless glass shower doors. Esser Glass is proud to be a Menominee Maroon sponsor in the community. Esser Glass at 821 7th Street in Menominee. Maroons, have a great season and good luck.
Looking for a credit union that truly cares about you and the community you live in? Then you ought to stop and see the folks at Bayshore Credit Union. Membership is open to anyone living or working in Marinette, Menominee, and Oconto counties. Whether it's everyday banking, a new auto loan, new mortgage, even a consolidation loan, they can help. And it's never too early to start establishing good credit. Bayshore Credit Union, located at 1514 Cleveland Avenue, Marinette. They're looking forward to meeting you.
And back in right here in your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM, WHYB, Menominee and Marinette, and BayCitiesOnline.com. The fourth quarter is upon us. Josh Hansen, big hole up the middle on the left side, and he'll push his way close to the 25-yard line, just a little bit shy, as the Maroons had a 1st down and 10. It looks like it will now be a 2nd down and a 7 after the 3-yard pickup for Josh Hansen. So a 3-yard gain for Hansen. Obviously the Maroons having subs into this contest. Up on top, 56-13 here in this fourth quarter. Again, if you're joining me late, you missed the Nathan Nowak show. 7 touchdowns of 413 yards in the first half. Combined rushing and passing. 2nd down and 7, trying to sweep to the right is Kiefer Reisner. Hansen blocking. Reisner cuts it up now to the 25-yard line. Breaking tackles will dive his way forward to the 24. So a 2-yard pickup for Kiefer Reisner. Rushing to the right side. And the Maroons have a 3rd down and about a 6 situation coming up here for Menominee at the Gladstone. 25 is where they'll spot it. So the Maroons will break huddle. Hunter Hass will wing to the right side. Josh Hansen is a fullback. Kiefer Razor the tailback. The blocking quarterback tonight for Menominee. Right now, Jacob Brevard. Josh Hansen up the middle. Hansen lowers his shoulder, pushes his way across to the 20-yard line. Very close to the first down. Might be a few inches shy. All depends on the spot by Josh Hansen. Just a little bit shy after the gain of, we'll say, 4. Bring up a fourth down and it's short. So 4 inches for the Menominee Maroons at the Brave 20. Sam Larson wing back to the right side. From the right hash, everybody in tight. And it will be Josh Hansen. Pulls on a high snap. He'll dive his way forward for the first down to gain about 3 yards. Just shy of the 15-yard line to the 16-yard line. Give him a gain of 4 for Josh Hansen. With the Maroons, 522 yards of total offense this evening. First down and 10 now for Menominee to the Brave 16-yard line. I'd like to thank Anderson Kell Funeral Home in Menominee, proudly supporting the Menominee Maroons. And Kane Chevrolet, Buick GMC, Oconto, and Marinette driving the game to you as number 1 truck destination north of Green Bay. Hunter Hass, wing to the right side. They're going to give it to Hass. Hass trying to bounce it up. Now he'll go to the center of the field, hop his way across the 15, then driven backwards. So Hunter Hass trying to get some positive yardage. As the Maroons had it at the 16, he'll gain a yard to the 15-yard line. So Hunter Hass picking up his first carry of the game. And it'll be a second down and 9 now from the 15. From the Gladstone 15-yard line. And Nathan Nowak not seeing the field here in the second half. No need to, with Menominee on top 56-13. Sam Larson wing to the right side. Everybody in tight. Kiefer Razor now wants to run off to the right side. Hansen leading the way. Razor cuts it up. Kiefer Razor pushes his way across the 10 and brought down shy of the 5 at about the 7-yard line. So Kiefer Razor getting some positive yardage now for the Menominee Maroons. As Razor brings up Menominee to have a third down and 1 after that 8-yard gain. So the 8-yard pickup for Kiefer Razor. And it'll be a third down and it's short now. And Razor is going to come off. Sam Larson will go play some tailback. We'll have to wait and see if it's going to be Sam or not. Actually, Hunter Hass will play some tailback. Hass in that tail. Larson will wing to the right side. Josh Hansen has a call up the middle. Hansen dives in. 5, touchdown, Menominee! Hansen dove after the first wave. No one was there, so he kept right on going. A huge hole. And the touchdown run, 6 yards out for Josh Hansen. His 7th carry of the game. And now the Maroons on top 62-13. Awaiting the extra point from Thor Fluke. Snap is there. The hold is there. The kick by Fluke is up, and it is good. Nice snap from Alger. Hunter Poquette is the holder. It is good. 63-13. The clock will not stop no matter what, with it being a 50-point lead. So I'm going to take a quick 30-second timeout back after this.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that makes people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. That's why State Farm agent Tony Furton focuses on how benefits of life insurance actually live on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance, or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Call State Farm agent Tony Furton in Menominee at 906-863-4464 and put the life back in life insurance.
Well, after the 6-yard touchdown run by Josh Hansen and Thor Fluke's extra point being good, the Johnson-Seward leading scoreboard now reads 63-13 in favor of the Menominee Maroons. Hey, visit North Motorsports, the area's only full-line dealer of Honda, Can-Am, Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Snapper outdoor products. On 10th Street, Menominee, or call them 906-863-5592. Sam Larson to kick it off for the Maroons. Short, high, end over and kick. Bouncing to the 20, picked up at the 17-yard line by Matt Chenier. Chenier trying to get the edge. He's going to be hit and wrapped up by Sam Larson at the 23-yard line. They might give him the 24 on the return for Chenier. But it's first down and 10 for the Gladstone Braves. The clock will not stop with 6:40 remaining. Actually, Jacob Zimba credited with the tackle for the Menominee Maroons. as it'll be first down and 10 at the 24-yard line there. The official now places the ball down. So the Braves will break huddle. Wide to the left side, Jake Greenfield. The Maroons short a guy. There he goes. He runs in. I formation coming up behind Ben Schwalbach. Starters still in for Gladstone. Schwalbach spins, hands off, and then hit and then brought down. Matt Chenier brought down by a bunch of Menominee Maroons, with Thor Fluke leading the way. And it was a 4-yard gain. Escanaba on top of Marquette 21-14 with 2 minutes remaining in Escanaba. Second down and 6 for the Gladstone Braves from their own 28-yard line. Wide to the left side. Here's some New Jerseys. Wide to the left side, Noah Olson. Wing on the left with Carlson. I formation behind Ben Schwalbach. And Schwalbach throws Carlson in motion from left to right. And he'll hand it off to the right side. Matt Chenier had a nice little hole, pushing his way forward to the 30, to the 35-yard line. Has enough for the first down to about the 36. All the way to the 36, or an 8-yard pickup. Jacob Shaver on the stop for the Menominee Maroons. On the 8-yard pickup for Matt Chenier. And with 5 minutes remaining in this game, it's Menominee still on top by 50. First down and 10 for the Braves at their own 36-yard line. Olson wide to the left side, I formation. Coming up behind Schwalbach with a wing on the right with Carlson. Schwalbach fakes the handoff, back to pass, looking to the right side, floats it over to the right, and it's in and out of the hands, intended on the far side of the field. Looking for Kyle Poliat, and he couldn't seem to haul it in. So the incomplete pass from Ben Schwalbach to bring up a second down. Poliat just came out of the flats, or went into the flats from his fullback position. As they haven't really eyed him this evening. Kyle Poliat hasn't even touched the ball rushing. Jeff Stenson doing the majority of the damage. 15 carries for 32 total yards. 4 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. Second down and 10 for the Braves from their own 36. Slot right with Carlson. Wide to the right is Olson. I formation with the deep back being Chenier behind Ben Schwalbach. Carlson in motion from right to left. They pitch it out to Chenier. And Chenier runs over a Maroon, then met by Jacob Shaver and brought down to the 40-yard line. So Matt Chenier to the 40, picking up about 4 yards for his 19th yard tonight out of 4 carries. 3:48 remaining in this game. Hey, Pletchik Fabricating and Crane Rental, taking care of your steel fabricating, crane service, specialized transportation, and equipment moving needs for over 25 years. Located in the M&M area. And Eckmeyer Heating and Sheet Metal at 1212 18th Avenue, Menominee, probably supporting the Menominee Maroons. And Anderson Kell Funeral Home in Menominee, supporting the Menominee Maroons as well. Third down and 6 from the 40-yard line for the Gladstone Braves. They'll send a receiver in motion from left to right is Casey Wolf with an I formation and Chenier the deep back again. Schwalbach back to pass. Looking left, looking right. Pressure now coming. Forced out of the pocket. He'll zip it. Has his man. It's up and it's caught and brought down immediately by Jacob Rivard. Poliat on the reception. Might gain a yard. Not much for Kyle Poliat. Actually, look at him a gain of 2. It's going to be a 4th down. So the 2-yard pass completion from Ben Schwalbach, as he had 5 incompletions in a row before. As Kyle Poliat hauls it in. It'll be a 4th down and 3 from the 43-yard line. And they will break huddle. A little confusion in the backfield. Now they run up to the line of scrimmage. They'll send a receiver wide to the right side, and Philip Griffith, another man that's slot to the right. With 2.5 minutes remaining, man in motion from right to left. Coming my way is Casey Wolf. Offset I formation behind Schwalbach. Schwalbach under center. Quick pass over to the left side. Flags fly. Has his man. It's up and it's caught, then dropped immediately. Incomplete pass. They're trying to hit it over to Casey Wolf, but the flags fly. Illegal formation, I believe, will be on the Gladstone Braves. And the Maroons will decline the penalty because of the incomplete pass. And there'll be a turnover on downs to the Menominee Maroons. So the illegal procedure. So the Menominee Maroons will take over with under 2 minutes remaining in this game. First down and 10. At the Gladstone 43-yard line. Again, Blake Borski, the Maroon center, also onto the field. Braden Wickstrom, And the Maroons are going to line up in victory formation here just to take a knee with 1.5 minutes in ticking. And the Maroons line up to down the ball. And they do. So Kiefer Reisner is the Maroon that will down it. And have to mark that down as a loss of a yard because of the knee. That's one thing that's bad is these actually go against, they do go against running back. It's nothing to complain about. But it will go as a negative yard on the rush. Second down and 11 now to the 44, 1 minute remaining. And Kiefer Reisner will step up and take the knee. Let it go, just take a look at the official, then he'll put his hand in the air, meaning there's 10 seconds left in the play clock. And now Kiefer Reisner will take a knee. And they'll snap it one more time, then that will wrap it up here. But right now the score is 63-13, and that will be the final. And keep it here for the post-game show. We'll add it all up for you and tell you about the record-breaking night that Nathan Nowak had in one half of play here in Gladstone. As they'll line up for victory formation. And Reisner will step up to take the knee, as Kiefer does. And he will take the knee. And that will do it here in Gladstone, with the Menominee Maroons victorious 63-13 over the Gladstone Braves. We'll take a break. We'll come back at their post-game show after this in your Bay City's radio dial.
Auto Body and Truck Repair has over 25 years of experience to make your repairs fast, easy, and worry-free with around-the-clock towing, electronic estimating, early drop-off, pickup, delivery, and the comfort of knowing Prestige Auto Body and Truck Repair is an iCar Gold Class shop, one of only 25 in the state, located on the corner of Highway 64 and 180 in Marinette. Call 715-732-4544. That's 715-732-4544 to get your estimate today. Prestige Auto Body and Truck Repair. They take the worry out of your collision repair. Stop in at Colonel K's Pasties to get a taste of the UP. Choose from their large variety of delicious homemade pasties, fresh or frozen, homemade soups made daily, coffee of the day, and their amazing soft serve ice cream. Make Colonel K's your breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Dine in, pick up, or drive through. You can't go wrong when you choose Colonel K's. Colonel K's Pasties, located on 10th Street in Menominee. The friendly food shaped like a smile. Stop in and pick up or drive through today.
Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust offers a variety of loan programs, vehicle loans, personal loans, and commercial loans. They do real estate mortgages, offer home equity options, and work with government loan programs. Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust is here to serve you in 3 locations: Ludington Street in Marinette, Roosevelt Road in Marinette, and Highway 141 in Crivets. They can show you how to make your banking life easier, save you time, and save you money. Contact them today. Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Where can you go to get a bite to eat before or after the game? Dexter's. Dexter's in Menominee has enough seating for the whole team and a menu to fit everyone's taste and appetite. Or call ahead and take your order to go. Dexter's looks forward to seeing you this year. Good luck to all M&M Sports participants. Dexter's, located on 10th Avenue in Menominee. Check out their menu online at dextersrestaurantonline.com and like us on Facebook.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that make people want to change the subject. I'm State Farm Agent Brent Merritt, and that's why I focus on how the benefits of life insurance actually live on, by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance, or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brent Merritt, serving Wisconsin and Michigan.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Menards is a place to save big money on all your home improvement needs. Whether you're building or remodeling, Menards has everything you need for your home under one roof. From building materials and tools to paint, carpeting, cabinets, and all the finishing touches, you'll find quality products, helpful, friendly service, and delivery 7 days a week. And at Menards, you'll always find the lowest prices and sales, too.
Save big money at Menards.
And back at it right here on your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM, WHYB, Menominee and Marinette, and BayCitiesOnline.com. I'd like to thank some participating sponsors again tonight: Johnson Sewer Cleaning, Ekmar Heating and Sheet Metal, Kane Chevrolet, Buick GMC in O'Connell and Marinette, NEW, UP Dental, the offices of Doctors Shetter, Park, and Engelman, North Motorsports, the area's only full-line dealer of Honda, Can-Am, Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Snapper Outdoor Products, Anderson Kell Funeral Home in Menominee, and Pletchik Fabricating and Crane Rental, all participating sponsors right here on your Bay Cities radio dial, helping me bring in this evening's contest from Gladstone High School. The Gladstone Braves fall to the Menominee Maroons 63-13 was the final score here. As at halftime it was 56-13 Menominee Maroons. I'm going to give you a game summary first, then I'll go over all of the individual and team unofficial statistics and tell you about the record-making night by the Menominee Maroons starting tailback Nathan Nowak. First for Menominee, they struck at a 10-minute, 11-second mark in the first quarter. Nathan Nowak hit Hunter Haas for a 25-yard touchdown pass. Thor Fluke's extra point was good, 7-0 Menominee. At the 6:50 mark in the first quarter, a 63-yard touchdown run by Nathan Nowak. Nowak's extra point good, or Fluke's extra point good, 14-0. In the first quarter, still at the 3:20 mark, a 60-yard touchdown pass, Nathan Nowak to Ethan Molesky. Fluke's extra point was good, 21-0 Menominee at the end of one. Into the second quarter, a 63-yard touchdown pass, Nathan Nowak to Hunter Haas at the 11:38 mark. Thor Fluke's extra point was good, 28-0 Menominee. The ensuing kickoff was returned by Hunter Garling of the Gladstone Braves for 78 yards and a score. James Bruce's extra point was blocked, 28-6 Menominee at the 11:26 mark. Then a 37-yard touchdown run by Kiefer Reisner. Thor Fluke's extra point good, 35-6 Menominee with 9:12 remaining in the second quarter. Ethan Molesky had an interception at the 8:17 mark in the first play for the Menominee Maroons, a 49-yard touchdown pass. Nathan Nowak to Mitchell Boucher. Thor Fluke's extra point good, 42-6 Menominee. Then a Hunter Haas interception at the 5:46 mark. The Braves got the ball, or the Maroons got the ball back. 2 minutes later, the 3:34 mark, a 19-yard touchdown run by Nathan Nowak. The extra point by Thor Fluke was good, 49-6 Menominee. Then an 85-yard touchdown pass for the Gladstone Braves. Ben Schwalbach to hit Hunter Garling for his second touchdown of the game. The extra point by James Bruce was good, 49-13 Menominee at that point. The Maroons scoring wasn't done in the first half. Nathan Nowak then hit Ethan Molesky on his 26-yard touchdown pass. Thor Fluke's extra point was good, 56-13 Menominee with a minute 45 left in the second quarter. That was Nathan Nowak's 7th touchdown of the game. A new record held by the Menominee Maroons. That was in the one half of play. I'll tell you about the old record holders when I get done with the game summary here. That was halftime. So in the first half, Nathan Nowak, 413 yards of total offense and 7 touchdowns. Noah scoring in the third quarter. Then into the fourth quarter, Josh Hansen had a 6-yard touchdown run. Thor Fluke's extra point was good, 63-13. Brings us to the final score. That was at 7:58, but running clock didn't take long to get to 0-0-0 up there on the board. Final, Menominee 63, Gladstone at 13. So this is what I have right now. I'm going to go over the complete records after the game. No time to do it on the air, but most touchdowns in one game by an individual, Nathan Nowak now has that with 7. Currently it was held by Andrew Shaver with 5 touchdowns in a 2001 M&M game. Justin Berlinski got 5 touchdowns in 3 games last year versus Antigo, Calumet, and Freeland. Most touchdowns passing in one game. Justin Berlinski previously held that last year against Escanaba in one half of play. He had 4, and now Nathan Nowak has 5. That's the way it looks right there. I'll have to really look into this. Total offense in one game, Justin Berlinski had 421 yards against Escanaba last year, as he had 63 rushing and 358 passing. And so Nathan Nowak did not get that one, as he was 8 yards shy of breaking Berlinski's record at that one. So that's just the way it looks for Nathan Nowak in one half of play. All right, let's take a look now at your individual stats. Let's start off first with the Gladstone Braves, individual and team statistics. 46 total plays, 146 yards of offense. They had 41 rushing yards and 105 passing yards. They were sacked. Ben Schwalbach was sacked 3 times for a total of 20 yards, but overall rushing, you include them, he had 4 carries for negative 16 yards. Ross Myron had 4 carries for 8 yards. Owen Carlson had 1 carry for negative 2 yards. Jeff Stenson, 15 carries for 32 yards. Matt Chenier had 4 carries for 19 yards. Ben Schwalbach was 4 of 14 passing for 105 yards total. 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. That touchdown was an 85-yard touchdown pass to Hunter Garling. And Jake Greenfield had 2 catches for 18 yards, and Kyle Poliat had 1 catch for 2 yards. Garling just had the 1 catch. And they also had a 78-yard kickoff return, Hunter Garling did, for the Gladstone Braves. Let's take a look now at your Menominee Maroons. This is where it gets fun. 46 plays tonight for Menominee. 534 yards of total offense. 291 rushing yards, 243 passing yards, 1 turnover tonight for Menominee. Nathan Nowak had 10 carries for 170 yards and 2 touchdowns. Kiefer Reisner, 11 carries and 73 yards and a touchdown. Josh Hansen, 7 carries, 34 yards and a touchdown. Sam Larson had 1 carry for 12 yards. Hunter Haas, 1 carry for a yard. Ethan Molesky, 2 carries for a yard. Passing, Nathan Nowak, 8 of 12, 243 yards passing for 5 touchdowns for the Menominee Maroons. Hunter Haas had 3 catches for 91 yards and 2 touchdowns. Ethan Molesky, 2 catches for 86 yards and 2 touchdowns. Hunter Haas had 2 touchdowns. Mitchell Boucher had a 49-yard touchdown reception. Tanner Mathias had an 18-yard reception, and Mitchell Boucher caught 1 ball for -1 yards. 2 penalties on the Maroons for 15 yards unofficially. I think they actually had 3, but I missed one. 1 penalty on the Braves for 5 yards. So a great game tonight for Menominee. It gets tough next week, though, with the Menominee Maroons taking on the Kingsford Flivers at home for a 6:30 kickoff on Friday night. Of course, catch a game right here on your Bay Cities radio dial. So Menominee jumps up to 4 wins and no losses on the season. The Gladstone Braves will drop to 2 wins and 2 losses. Last we heard, Escanaba was defeating Marquette by a touchdown in Escanaba tonight. That's the only score updates that I have for you. One last time, I'd like to thank our participating sponsors, North Motorsports, Anderson Kell Funeral Home, Pletchek Fabricating and Crane Rental, Johnson Sewer Cleaning, Ekmar Heating and Sheet Metal, Kane Chevrolet, Buick GMC in O'Connell and Marinette, and NEW UP Dental, the offices of Doctors Shetter, Park, and Engelman. All of them proud Menominee Maroon sponsors. Final score again, 63-13. The Menominee Maroons defeat the Gladstone Braves, and they will host Kingsford coming up this Friday or next Friday for a 6:30 start at Walton Blash. Coming down and cheering your Menominee Maroons. Back-to-back home games, Kingsford, and then Escanaba next week. Hey, thank you to Jim Catwell back in the studio, my producer and engineer back there. Good job again back there, Jim. Final score again from Gladstone, 63-13. I'm Josh Kellner. Enjoy your weekend. I'll talk to you again next Friday from Walton Blash right here on your Bay Cities radio dial.
Menominee Maroon sports broadcasts are brought to you by North Honda Motorsports, Esser Glass, Bayshore Credit Union, Riverside Auto, State Farm Insurance, Tony Furton Agent, Prestige Auto Body, Colonel K's Pasties, Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Brent Narrett Agent, Dexter's, Menominee County Federal Credit Union, Menards, Advanced Motors, Peshtigo National Bank, Menza and Zach Heating and Cooling, Kane Chevrolet Buick GMC, and Bayside Motorsports.